Everyone, Paul ISM, welcome to Friday nights live at the bench show. So, we missed a week last week because I was ill. Do apologise about that, but the old man lurgy got to me. But we're back tonight. It's our full show tonight. So, we've got Dan looking at your work on the Facebook page and forum. Tim looking at your latest kit releases. I'm going to be doing all the what we've been buying this week. And John, hopefully, will be able to do questions for the crew if we can find it. And we've obviously got some giveaways tonight as well. And if you've got any questions, as usual, pop in the chat and we'll get to them as and when we can through the night. We've got some giveaways as well. Of course, we've got the usual UMP goodie bag giveaway in Dan's section. So when you're watching that, make a note of the builds and pick your favourite build, vote for it, and that'll win a goodie bag. Throughout the night, we'll give away a UMP goodie bag as well. And we've also got some UMP 3D printed goodies as well. So we've got the Micro Sol decal solution holder, which has already been out there. We've got a a different coloured, it's basically, I think it's a bit of a one-off, this one, glue holder. And our new product as well, which has been released today. You've seen it on screen, and if you looked, this is a holder for our washers. So again, this is a one-off colour, it's silver. And you can win that tonight. This one's mine. As you can see, it's a nice, neat, easy way of storing all your washers. Got the UMP logo at the front, and they're on the site now. There's only 10 of them, though, so you want one, be quick. So we're going to give those away tonight. Like I say, along with some UMP goodie bags as well. So when we go through Dan's bit, make sure you make a note of your favourite builds of the week. Dan's going to go through last week's work. We didn't put a thread up this week because it would have been 2 lots to go through. But it is open now. So if you want to add something to it, you can do it quickly. We've probably got about an hour before we close, while we get to it. You can go and do that. And obviously, Tim's got 2 weeks. Well, more than that. I think Tim 3 weeks worth.
It was only a build. It was only a build week.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So you're back to normal. But
back to normal.
Very nice releases in amongst there, haven't you?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I've already got 37 slides. I'm about to add a couple more.
Cool. Excellent. As well, 1st of March next month, we're going to be doing our Models for Heroes auction. If you've got anything you want to donate, it needs to be sent to Malcolm. You go to the Models for Heroes website. The address to send donations is there, and you've got to mark the box for the auction. I don't think we've got an awful lot yet, so we need people to dig deep.
Yeah, we
really do. Otherwise, we're not going to have a great night. If you want to donate, send to Martin. Make sure you mark it auction, and hopefully we'll. Steve needs a good release. Hopefully. And yeah, we'll have a good night. So tonight we've got Dan, we've got Matt, Mr. Mateus Rex, we've got Norman who's ill, Sam who's mentally ill, we've got Jonathan Bellows, we've got John Sharp, we've got Tim, and we've got me as well. So a very good week, apart from those that have been ill.
Oh, nice. I
know Norman's been dying of allergy.
I'm tired, if that's something to help.
Well, that's some hard graft, isn't it?
Yeah,
proper hard graft.
We graft as well. During the day, we work hard.
We run our mouths.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. Really? So, yeah, had a good week.
Yeah.
Matt, you had a good week?
Yeah, I've had a great week.
Excellent. What about you, John? Bellows?
Awesome. It's freezing my, you-know-what off up here. But, other than that, it's been fabulous.
Excellent. There we go. So that's it. Yes, I heard myself sniffing on the mic. I thought, where's that coming from? Oh, it's me. I've got music at all.
I was laughing. I find it highly amusing.
This was like, F it.
Yeah.
So as always, you got any questions, pop them in the chat with question mark. We'll try and get to them as and when we can. And if you're watching, you want to say hello, feel free to say hello. We've got some weird feedback somewhere there.
Yeah.
If you're watching, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. And if you're a first-time viewer, John, I'm going to Sharpie to you, bud.
Yeah, it's all right, Sharpie.
Yeah, I'm just turning down.
That's it. There we go. Right, so you for reading a bit with me.
Delicious.
Oh, hang on. Make it smaller. Then we'll do that. Right, so Jason's schoolfish. I think it was his birthday the other day. So happy birthday, Jason.
What birthday?
Jason saying boom. Phil saying bang pow. And good evening, all. Sergeant Bones is there. Bill. It's Friday and hi, Bob. Hello, hello, hello. Ethic's there. Hello, Ethic. I think it was your post over on the forum. You had 2 pictures in there, mate. You're going to do one. So I have to delete it. Delete one. John, you're still feeding back, mate. Tim's muted you. Clive's there saying fun. Hope you're all well. Thank you, Clive. Bill's saying always early. It's more fun, indeed. Jay's Booking says good morning, guys. Richard London's there saying greetings all. Hello.
Hey, Rich.
The Redneck Railroad says hello to all my friends across the pond and here in the States. Good day to all. Hello. Chris Henson saying greetings, good people. Must have the wrong place. Calvin's there. Hello from sunny Norfolk. No, there's too many.
That's funny.
Mark Coombs there saying good evening, everyone. It's Friday at last. I just love that Friday feeling, indeed. Mike's there saying hello, people of the Tinto Hub. I really want to do that in Mike's voice, but I'm not going to. Thank it's Friday, indeed. Sean's there, modelling a shed. Thank goodness it's Friday. Heating's on, and the beer is set to flow whilst he's modelling and chewing the fat with you guys. Excellent.
Hey, Sean.
Kiwi Gaz there. Hello from Scorching Nelson, New Zealand. Hope everyone
cheers,
Gav. In the north. Thank you. Cy Dennis says good evening all. Hope you're all well. David Powell says good evening, Paul and the crew. Indeed.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, David.
Sam Wakefield's there. Who joined us a hangout a couple of weeks ago, I think it was now. Evening all. Hope you're all well. Still recovering from his first ever hangout encounter. You should come back. Come back. Joined us a hangout. Oh. Someone playing back. No. What was that now? Mike says he's still recovering. He's been there about 10 times. Indeed. Garvin says good evening all. Clinton's there. Good day, yeah.
Hey, John.
Beautiful, wonderful man.
Good evening, everyone. Toe Telly Scale Models. Steve there. It's currently defrosting the shed. Yeah, Steve got frostbite. Tim's there saying good evening, one and all. Andrew Haycock says evening and all. Norman D says good evening, fellow. Oh, Norman, that's disgusting. Repeat that.
Typical.
Absolutely disgusting. Smooth there saying evening and all. Adam Chance there saying yo, dude. Yo, Adam. Came down saying howdy doody peeps. Steve says he's got his operation next Thursday. So best foot forward. I finally become a woman. Oh, well, fair play, Steve. We'll accept you wherever you are, mate. Whatever you are.
They accepted me.
You're special to us.
Have fun and peeling your banana. Anyway, Steve says, hello, all Patrick fanatics from the snowless Southport, and a good evening to Paul and the Spruku. Stop laughing, Dan. Hello, everyone. Starry West says, good evening, everyone. And Rob B says, hi to everyone. Go on, Tim.
Oh, sorry. Rob B. Matt Rex. Matt.
Hello.
Matt.
No one's saying, I heard a song yesterday that reminded me of you, Steve, Rains in Africa by Toto.
What's that got to do with section?
Sure.
Surely dude looks like a lady, be better. It's very embracing of Steve to announce that to the public, isn't it?
It is really.
Steve Enner.
Well done, Steve. Right.
Stephanie.
James, model officer, one evening, one and all.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mark.
Steve's laughing at us, saying ha 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 ha. Doug Price saying, how's the weather over there? Sunny and 60s here in Vegas.
We're about 34 Fahrenheit. That's about freezing, isn't it? I think.
I'm 38.
Yeah, 34 Fahrenheit, just above freezing.
Well, I'm 38.
Yeah.
Or shower.
Me too.
Mark.
Might be a 38 waist these days, Tim.
Yeah, you.
And I'm not joking.
It's definitely after that Chinese. It's definitely getting there. Mark Burgess, evening all. Steve Sharpie, what tank would you put on the back of a Maz 537?
Fish tank.
Ooh, that was quick.
Go on. What sort of tank would you put?
I think
I'll leave him thinking.
probably light infantry one.
A T-55.
There we go. Tell you what, your voice has changed, John.
Hi, Steve.
No, it hasn't.
I'm good at accents.
Clearer.
Good accents. I've tried that and someone didn't understand it.
Yeah, T64 probably up to a T62, something like that.
Yeah,
That.
62 is a nice looking tank. Yeah. Oddball evening, everyone. Jonathan Hitchens. Evening. Model Maniac. Hi.
Bonjour.
Hey, Mika, saying evening. All. Peter E. Smith, evening all. John Mattioli, hello from the capital of the USA.
Greetings.
Is that Chicago?
Washington, D.C.
Oh, for Chicago.
See this, Steve? Now all we need is a good release. You'll get that when they sort it out for you.
Yep. David Lloyd, Heidi High Campers. It's maybe Heidi Ho.
Oh,
Yeah, Heidi Ho Companies. Fry, good evening from a very cold Brixham. Oh, I bet it's chilly down there at the moment. I like Brixham, nice place. The War General, hello all. Hope you all have had a good week. Andrew Callis, hi crew and gang. It's Friday. I hope everyone is well. Steve McFarlane, morning peeps. Is that the singer? Or was that Sean?
Sean.
I'm sure he's a singer called Sean McFarlane. Cam saying happy Friday, everyone. Hope you had a great week. Smooth Workshop, please send bread. It's been snowing. The world is at a standstill. I'd be happy with rum instead of bread. I could survive on that a little bit longer. Patrick McGeever, hi everybody. Hey everyone. You jumped on me. Oh, there we go. Monster saying, remember, thumbs up or down, people. Click thumbs up, thumbs down. If you do put a thumbs down, please let us know why. The Crystal Eagle, hello all. I hope you had an excellent week.
Hello.
Dragon 64 evening. Oh, Dan Edmonds, good evening, guys.
Hello.
Totally Scowl saying, love the hat, Dan.
It's Red Hot Chili Peppers, Genuine from the concert 2 years ago.
He's giving away now.
He's looking a bit like a youth tonight.
Giving away
one.
At any point, he could rob a car.
I can't. I've too advanced now. Mark II Escort in olden days, maybe. Or a Nova.
Past that, he's stumped.
Oh dear.
John Mattioli saying, how to fade whether US Navy dark blue used on Corsairs.
Oils and pigments, blue oils, blue pigments, white oils, do a bit of oil dot rendering, and then use some pigments to fade it all.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I was about to say crayons. I don't mean crayons, I mean pastels.
Crayons. We don't get all the crayons because most just tend to eat them first.
Yeah. I do like the blue crayons, I must say.
Multicoloured poos.
Yeah. And for like afters is the red.
Yeah, but do the blue crayons taste like blue Smarties?
I don't know. I've never had blue Smarties.
Anyway.
Naked Modeler, evening all.
Hello, Timmy. Hello,
Martin F. Cheers from Snow Norm. Ian Douthwaite, evening, folks. Sprue Glue Addict, how do? Martin F. Evening, everyone. Normandy, you're welcome. Thank you, Norm.
Right, I'm going to read Ray's. Hi, my fiends.
Hi, my fiends. We are fiends. We are very naughty fiends. Yeah, good evening, Ray. Good evening. Alex Kitchen, evening, lads. Tom Hogio.
What on earth are you reading?
Hogio.
You know what you just go with?
Hey?
Just go with Tom.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not as much fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you go? How'd you go?
How are you? How you go? Evening, guys from sleepy South London. South London is from South London.
You see the way when I'm reading it, it all flows nicely, and then Tim gets it, and we're just there for hours. Like,
don't know about Mike Phillips. Oh man, I've been dying from the lurgy. That's been going around. Dan Cook, evening snowflakes.
Evening.
Evening.
Hi,
John Modeler. Hello, John. Greetings. Thank God it's Friday.
Got him.
Flip saying, whoop, it's thank God it's Friday. I'm not doing the rest of that name. I'll be here for half now. Model Sport Punch, Ola Mofos.
Hello, Punch.
John said evening.
Oh, yeah, I'm reading that.
David Wright. Hi,
Oh,
all.
we bypassed you.
Survived the nightmare. 10.5 hours stuck on the A30 yesterday. But don't panic. I made it tonight.
Well, man, I know it's fudge.
Good to hear, David. Well done.
Well done.
Emma's there saying happy February, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Hannah. Kevin in Northfield, no snow in Norfolk. Norfolk, sorry. Alex Kitchen, who else has been braving windows wide open in the snow to spray paints?
Nope.
Not me.
Never.
My vent's out through the side. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Newton, greetings from Toronto.
Oh.
Claire, hi everyone. Hope you're all okay.
Hello. Careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fago Paul 98.
Fago Cole 98. That's weird. First time I joined one of these streams. Well,
Hello.
hello. Brian saying it's 10 degrees in New Jersey. Dan Cook says it's 360 degrees in a circle.
Wow.
Wow.
My mind is blown.
Well blown.
I'm going to sleep tonight knowing that.
At that sort of temperature, I'd be bobbling. Matthew Piggott, hi, all hope you're all well. John Howell, good evening, everybody from Doncaster. Strowman saying, is that Welsh or something?
Hang on.
Yeah, I think that's Welsh. I haven't got to translate on, so it's not going to work. RJ Pilot, hello Brian. Hello all.
Hello, Brian.
Work. Hope you're all well. Happy modelling.
Hello, Brian.
Hello Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Hey, Brian. Hi.
Terminator.
Invi, good evening from Austria. Mark Burgess saying, question: why after sanding the fuselage joints can I still see them after priming? I can't feel them at all with my fingernail. Where have I gone wrong?
They need filling more.
Yeah.
And if you're using anything bar suits the Eagle, it's probably shrinking.
Yeah, there's some shrinking there.
Yeah.
And
your prime,
sand it down. Good. Do another layer of primer, sand it down, leave it for over a couple of days, then put primer on it, flat that so it's nice and smooth, and see if you can still see it. Hopefully it might be gone.
Oh, shine it down light.
Yeah, very light sandings. Ricardo Cabrera, hello from Puerto Rico. By the way, it's 80 degrees here. Lol. That is,
man.
Damn. Well, welcome from Puerto Rico, Ricardo.
Ooh, nice.
Stuart Bremner, good evening. Frank Randall, hello from rainy Florida. Yeah, see, America's all upside down at the moment. Met Lion saying hello, Treacles.
Hello, Frey.
Hello, Mr. Gab Oyoy Savaloys. Andrew Callis, hello, Frank from sunny southern Florida. Oh, and they've got a Florida standoff now. An original geek, hi from Southern California.
Good name.
Jorge. Yeah, well, I say Jorge is saying something in Venezuelan.
Saludos. Yes.
I'm guessing that's greetings from Venezuela.
Yeah, I'm taking Venezuela.
Now.
Good. That's what we're putting down as. I was saying, hi everyone on the night shift again, so I need some entertainment.
Hello, Simon. You remember Simon, don't you?
Yeah.
Book. His wife made those dolls, ultra realistic dolls.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah?
Yep, freaky dolls.
Yeah.
I remember the freaky dolls. They were amazingly, perfectly lifelike. They're freaky. But good. Matthias, I'm not going to do that to the surname. Hi guys, cheers from Poland. Tom saying it's how Gigo. How Gigo.
See, I got it right.
Yeah, Paul got it right. No one ever gets it right, but I don't blame them. It's a ridiculous surname. Never ridiculous. It's just the ridiculous people that try and say it.
Yeah.
But I will remember how you go.
Anyway.
Cheers. Mark Soja saying, cheers, guys. Joints look so good. I didn't bother with filler. Now what am I going? Now what I'm doing tomorrow?
Right now, Mark. There's loads of fillers out there, buddy. Nothing beats the igloo.
No.
Super glue, especially with a bit of talcum powder in or baking powder. Is it baking powder?
Talcum.
No.
Yeah.
Which one is it used, Norm?
Baking powder.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Not baking soda, baking powder.
Yeah, baking powder.
Soda.
And it's harder to stand, and it's a pig to scribe through, but nothing to beat it as a filler. Or we got some sprue glue if you're not in a rush.
I quite happy like using the Mr. Surfacer stuff. Mr. Surfacer.
Never had any look of it.
Yeah, I just thin layers, leave it dry for a day, and then fine.
John, you're feeding back again, bud.
Rightio.
No, not you, John. The other John. That's going to be confused. Sharpie.
Yes.
Yes.
Just feeding back at the tail end when people talk. Yeah. we're toying with you, Bill. That's what we're doing. We're toying with you. Someone get ready to put it before we beat Bill.
I am not writing. Right.
I'm sorted, don't worry.
No, I need one of those. You know the old speaking computers.
What? So, do you like Stephen Hawking? No.
Walk back from that. Walk back. Step away. Step away.
We haven't finished yet. Why are you doing that?
What?
You haven't finished the chat.
Sorry. Love it, mate. Love it. Lol.
Yeah, now we're ready to hear you. There we go.
Oh, dear.
There you go. Red to hear. Whoever Sergeant Bones says ignore. He is wrong, and his red to hear doesn't count.
Perfect.
Red Dan Tim's put red to hear as well. There you go, Bill. Sorted. You're not needed anymore. You're no longer required. You can go back to doing whatever it is you do.
Retirement, I think.
Retirement. That sounds quite good.
It does.
Yeah, it'd be fine, Steve. Don't worry about that. Because the Hangouts I use is this before you go live, so it should be all right. If not, the Skype. If not, the Skype. There's a way around it.
I want to say there's plenty on them, isn't there?
You can get 10 people on Skype, no bother at all. Might see the end of the live shows for a while to figure out a coder, but we'll see.
Well, these aren't Google, are they? These are YouTube. These ones.
It is technically still a Google Hangout.
Oh, okay.
But these aren't set up with the Google Hangout app, which is what you lot do when I'm not here.
Yes.
Which is totally different. This is basically when we're doing our off-air Hangouts, it's a live show, not gone live. So it's done through YouTube. It's different. So I think they'll stay, but those other Google Hangouts will go. I don't know. I might be wrong. They've been threatening this for about 5 years, and it's still not come about. So we'll see. Whatever happens, it happens. At the end of the day, the Hangouts will still go on because of Skype, and the live show will sort out wherever it takes.
I think there'll be a public outcry. It's one of the most used apps on the planet.
I will. I'll worry about it when I have to.
Yeah.
I'm not into scaremonger and all that. But
That's right.
But now we are ready to hear. I see you've failed, Bill, because Alex has said something now. Alex, evening, guys and girls from Clangalang. Bit late tonight. He's been out for a hot curry, and Borry Models says hi, everyone. You see, Bill, you failed. You failed. You should feel shame. And David Starches, good evening. Thanks for the bits, Paul. Yeah. Yeah. I forget now.
Ed said he got an email today.
No, that'll be Frey.
Frey, sorry.
That's a popular.
Frey got an email today.
From who?
From Google. From what I read, it's Google Plus is disappearing totally.
Yeah, that's Google Plus.
Google Plus never worked, I don't think, really.
Ah, yes, David, I remember now, buddy. Why can't I see Frey's comment?
See whose?
He said, "Oh, there we go. You got the email today. I see it now."
Yeah,
it's appeared. There's no great insight. No, not with us tonight. I don't know if he's watching either. I've no idea. Hopefully he's all right. And that's us red to there. See, Bill's wrong again. Red to there now. Where are you, Bill? You're not piping up now, are you? Helping us? Useless. Right, should we do a giveaway? I feel let down now because the chat doesn't say red to here at the end. Yeah. And the wise monkey says, have a blast, dude.
Cool.
Okay.
Copy, Dave.
Right, so should we give away a goodie bag?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, we're going to give a UMP goodie bag away. So you get a pack of sanders, pick up pencils, some stickers, some sweets, etc., etc. If you don't win one, you can buy them on the site. They are over there as well. Go and have a look at our brand new UMP wash holder as well. You can win one of these later on. I've got a load of 3D printed goodies to give away later. But for now, we're going to do a UMP goodie bag. That's no excuse, Bill. So what we do to win this, no one's got a timer on screen of 5 minutes. You get 5 minutes to pick one number between 1 and 1,000. After that time is up, we do a live random number generator, and the closest person to the pick number wins. It's as simple as that. So one number only. Put 2 different numbers and you get disqualified. It's as simple as that. You ready, Tim?
Yes.
Go on then, you're normal. Get going.
Are you ready, folks?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Don't like it.
I was a good one, that one. I admit that. I was a good
That were a good one.
Yeah.
I can't put a number in tonight, can I?
Nope.
Technically, no, mate, unfortunately. Because you're on here.
What, so your internet's going to suddenly die, Matt?
There is,
Stop coming up with clever ideas.
let's do all my favourite things. Let's have a look through the chat who's watching who hasn't said hello. I like doing this. See,
Well, Styring Works hasn't said hello yet.
Lorraine's there. Hello, Lorraine.
Hello, Ryan.
Andy Thomas, I think Andy said hello. Stu McGuire's there.
Nathan.
Hello, Cam.
Hello, Nathan.
Roadrunner. Meep, meep. James Carter. Hello.
Scott Bloys.
Ivan's there. Hello, Ivan.
Said him already.
Hello.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear you.
Oh,
Young Bap's there and all, Timothy. He's not said hello, has
did
he?
he not say hello?
Who?
Young Bap.
Hello, Matt.
Bap. Ricky's there. Hello, Ricky.
I didn't say hello.
I like it. I like the he says hello. GTR IR23's there. Hello.
John Mattioli. Hello.
You already he said hello earlier.
Did he? Oh, sorry.
You ready? You ready, Tim?
Did I?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Matney and Modeler. Oh, Matney and Modeler. He's like, oh, I better say hello. Delete that number and say hello. Yeah. Oh, they're all saying hello now. Hello, everyone.
Oh, being shamed into saying hello.
We're just here for the free shit. I'm only joking. I'm only messing around. I'm joking.
Oh, dear.
I know. Everybody says hello. Hello, GTIR 23. No need to guess what you're a fan of.
I'm going to say Subarus.
It's okay, Lorraine. I'm only mucking around. I do like to read who's watching, though, and not saying hello. But yeah, pay attention, Tim. He said hello earlier.
I'm very sorry. Very sorry.
Let's hope you're keeping away, Lorraine. Oh, keeping away. All right. Shut up, Tam. And keep an eye out for any subliminal messages flashed up on screen tonight from Dan.
No, I've been through them, and hopefully fingers crossed.
Yes. Well, as we discussed, they are now finable.
Yep.
Well,
We've now put a
And we will
£20
be
fine.
strictly adhering to them.
I can't help what people send me.
No, that's fine. And you will be fined on the number of appendages shown. And I don't want to know what will be everywhere. I'm not going to lie. The first one, only one person spotted. The second one, a good dozen people saw.
I know.
So, yes. So, hopefully, we'll keep a perversion tonight from Dan.
He's been very, very embarrassed. Won't
All I'm going to say is I wouldn't like to take a black room around their bedroom. A black light, sorry. A black light.
No.
It looked like a murder scene.
I won't get black room anymore.
How have you got it on the ceiling?
It took 40 years of practice.
Yeah.
You fell.
Let's have a look. How long have we got left? We got 1 minute and 42 seconds. Lorraine's there. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, Shaman. It's a new thing. It is, Sean. I'm going to do it every week. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I won't say hello, but I'll put a number in. I am only mucking around. Hannah's got hands over her eyes. Mark says, Paul, what was it you put on the seat belt decals with my fabric? It was Mr. Leveling Thinner, Mark, from Mr. Hobby. But you've literally got to brush it on and leave it on. You go back over it, you're taking it with you. Ivan says, hope you're feeling better this week. Yes, I am, mate, yeah. Still struggling a little bit, but nowhere near as bad as it was last week. I was dying last week. John says he's built off B58 Hustler. You got 1 minute left, peeps.
1 minute.
Dan Lee's there. Hello.
Good evening, Simon Woods.
Yeah, Simon Wood. Oh, hang on, we're shaming everyone. And there we go. Oh, that's a good number, Stan. I like that.
I don't see anyone putting number 1 in. I don't see anyone putting number 1 or 1,000 in. No, never.
They've all got as equal a chance to pop up.
Yeah.
I want to say one of these days 1,000 will pop out.
Yeah.
As long as you don't pop out, damn, all right.
That'd be a big old fine if there's 1,000 of them.
It'd be everywhere. Apparently.
Apparently so.
Hang on. You're only all jealous.
Right, come on to 10 seconds, peeps. Got a number in, lovely. 8 seconds. You ready, Norm? You ready,
Yeah,
Tim?
ready. I don't know. You ready, folks? 3, 2, 1. Number stop.
Oh, Ivan, you missed it. Disgusting. Shocked and appalled at what Dan's been up to.
Oh, yes.
Opened our eyes in a horrible way.
Don't you?
Horrible.
Whilst I'm searching for this, in a minute, David, I'll explain Sprugen. Oh, Willie!
You missed out!
Willie missed out. Willie, I got your PM the other day, buddy. No one's, don't worry about any of that, mate. I'll send you Sam's address. I keep forgetting. Barry, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Anyway. Right. Is that Sharon? Yeah?
Yep.
Don't get shout at once.
Bori Models has got a very good point.
I know, I was just laughing at her.
Yeah.
Am I sharing? John said yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, we're on Google. This was already there. Ignore the 4. That was already there. Oh, boy, you're out. Unlucky, buddy. So we're going to click this one. Someone so that the number. As always, you 2 people pick the same number. The first person to pick it automatically wins. That's just how it works. And if you think there is one, please don't shout it out in the chat. These guys will check it, double check out once another winner. Tim can announce it.
Hey!
And there we go. So the winner number 4, the UMP goodie bag, is 910.
Wow, nice and high.
There we go. So sprue glue. Get a half-empty bottle of Tammy Extra Thin. Get some excess sprue you got off old kits. Chop it up into little bits. Fill it up. Let it sit for a couple of days. Give it a really good shake and a stir. And you've got some plastic filler. It takes a good while to go off. Easily up to a week to properly go off. But the beauty of it is you're left with dried plastic, which is what you're putting on. You can sand it easy. You can scribe through it easy. And it does work. It doesn't always work. Hit and miss. It does work and it doesn't for me. But it's another one of those fillers that's helpful. I tried all the different fillers out there and every single one of them shrinks. I've not found one that doesn't. You name it, I've tried. I've got a drawer full of them. All sorts of stuff. The only one that doesn't shrink is cedar glue. Once that stuff's dry, that is it. But it's nigh on impossible to scribe through. That is the downside to it. So if I've ever got a scene that needs scribing, I tend to use sprue glue. Ooh, that's a good question, Adam. That's that. So, yeah, if you got any more questions, who was asking that? David, just ask again and we'll sort it out. Ivan says you should join. Ooh, the hangout tomorrow. I think it means join, if that's all right. If you want to join, Ivan, feel free, mate. The link's always there. Al's there, evening chaps, late again. Oh, Al. And Ivan saying, question. I saw a man on YouTube applying a matte coat very wet. Will that still go matte? It should do, yeah.
No.
It should do. It's got the matting agent in there. So it should go, but you're still better off not putting it on wet. I'd be very interested to know which man that was without saying it in our chat. Yeah, I think with a matte coat, you try and keep it as dry as possible, but technically it should still go matte. What were you saying no for, Matt? Have you had experience?
No.
What?
Well, he's Matt. He is Matt.
Oh, you're just trolling me.
He was.
Yeah, it should still go matte, but I'd never apply a matte coat wet. Really. Julian says, hi guys, sorry I'm late. Hello. Bap says, anyone cast their own clear parts, such as lenses, and if so, how? Norman, have you ever cast any clear parts?
Clear parts.
That's a minute ago, maybe busy.
Yeah, you can do clear resin. You can buy cheap clear resin. It's easy to cast. Get your casting rubbers. I'm just checking these numbers. Oh, I've spotted that one now.
I've not seen that one.
It's pretty well hidden. Yeah. Hold on. Green, yeah.
The guys are struggling. They got an abacus out.
I'm just taking my shoes and socks off.
What do you use to cover decals on tires? I don't use anything, Gav. If I really have to, I'll go over it with dual coat and brush it on, but very rarely touch them. Yeah, let's not go mentioning names in the chats. For anyone who's there.
Now I'll bow to Timothy on this occasion. Yep, just seen that one.
Yeah, what it is when you scroll down, that little blue arrow within the circle hides the number.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, don't forget we also give away later all this 3D printed stuff. Check out our new wash holder. There's only 10 of them. 10 of them on the site. So if you want one, be quick. Don't dilly-dally because they'll be gone. I don't know idea how long they'll take to get back in stock. And there we go. Final part of the Lamborghini build went up today as well. Thank God. Kit from hell. I'll have a bench update probably on Sunday. And I've got some reviews to get done as well. So keep an eye on the channel. As always, if you're not sub to the channel, sub to us. You're on the channel now. There's loads of videos on the channel. Go back and have a look. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. You've got the Facebook page and the forums to go and look at. All the links in the description down below. Check out the Modern Hangout group for the off-air hangouts. The Friday Night Live the Bench page for the Friday Night show. My Paul ISM Facebook group page as well. You've also got Sharpie's models for his videos. Tim's got a few videos. And that's it. And there we go. Hello, Gil. Gil's in the chat.
Evening, Gil. So we've all sorted out the numbers.
Yep.
So the numbers for the
Goodie bag.
Words are escaping me tonight.
Goodie bag. It's a goodie bag.
Thank you. I don't know what it's for, mate. Anyway,
Goodie bag.
the goodie bag tonight.
Goodie bag, Tim. Goodie bag.
The Paul Poodra.
Wow.
Right.
Goodie bag.
Paul, the goodie bag, we drew a number. That number was 910. Now, the closest person to that was Jacqueline Stevens with number 889. 21.
Oh, well done.
Well, good, Jacqueline.
Well done. Brown.
Well done, Jacqueline. Get your name and address to me on the forum, Paul, or Facebook, Paul Bratland. I'll get your UMP goodie bag in the post. Well done. Congratulations. Like I say, stick around. We've still got some 3D printed malarkey to give away, including one of the stands, a micro set and soul holder, and a paint stand as well. A glue holder as well. The new glue holders are now in the same grey styrene as the 3D printed tape holder as well. And I think we're going to offer them all in that colour because me and Lee quite like it.
Cool.
And there we go. So make sure you stick around and we'll have a look at that.
Just quickly, someone put a question in the chat and I forgot to mention it earlier. Philippe D verse asking, he's got a Tamiya M41. Should he make it a wrecked M41 or should he make it a nice clean one?
The Walker Bulldog.
Yeah, Walker Bulldog. That's
weathered.
That's an old kid.
I go weathered.
Yeah.
See if it were me, it'd go on Bill.
In between.
I'd go for it. I'm going to say wrecked for my
Yeah, I like the wrecked. It's not supposed to be the greatest kit in the world.
Is that what you did that B-17, John, you're building?
Wrecked? Well, it's wrecked right now, yeah.
Oh, you didn't wreck it, did you, John?
No. It's just in the box.
No, he did that. He did that for the BF-110 building.
Yeah. Oh, you got back. Has it got back in the box already?
Well, it's off to the side, yeah.
Just picked up a few points off a norm.
Yep.
But this PE is kind of bugging me at the moment, so I may put this one off to the side.
The interior photo etch for the triplane there, is it?
Yeah.
Good. Right. Are we going to ask the committee what's next?
Is it a bit of confusion in the chat about who had what number? John, somebody saying they had number 900.
All right. I'll go.
I'll scroll back up. He's got 700.
Yeah, it says 700 there, John.
You hit the wrong number.
It's right there, 700 in between GTIR 23 and John Howell.
There you go.
700.
Yep, 700.
Yep, sorry about that. Right then. I don't know. I was going to go do the what we've been buying, but my throat's killing me.
So, we can do some singing if you want, you know.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tim.
It's
Also Tim's birthday on Monday.
Oh, that's right.
Sadly, his gift was a little bit late because of logistics, we'll say.
Logistics.
So Timmy's got his thing. So Timmy was 35 on Monday. I wonder what you were doing there, Tim. That was genuine. I forgot. I actually did forget. I was going to go do the thing. So Tim's been sitting all this all week. He's crushed it. He thought he'd saved us a bit of heartache by removing the sticker, then realised that we all knew about the sticker because we'd seen the parcel before it was posted. I don't know where it's from. Well, you knew, Tim, because you peeled the sticker off. Oh yeah.
Oh, they do.
So yes, it's Tim was 38 on Monday. He's getting old now, even though he looks about 14.
38 on Monday.
Yes, and hopefully we bought him something they'll like.
I'm sure you have.
And that is it. So yeah, we all need to sing happy birthday. That includes you, Matt, and John as well. Now we'll be checking all the mics. Who's singing?
Oh, yes.
My throat. Right, we ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
It was crap, wasn't it?
I think John Bellows and Mattin that harmonised it.
It couldn't have sounded any better than it ever has. So,
right, go on, Timmy. Now, sadly, Timmy knows this company, so he's probably got a bit of an inclination of what it's going to be.
Well,
Let's just say this was a bit of organisation by Norm. It was always out the way.
Norm.
Well done, Norm.
Yeah, you're either going to get a sock, or you're going to get what you've got now. So hopefully you've got what you've got.
Right,
And hopefully you like it.
Trying to not look, but do look.
There's no Maggie plasters on it.
Oh, all right.
Carby's not off you.
Exactly.
Calendar. Cool.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
That's giving us the money back for the month you've missed.
And it is. Oh yeah, you got me the truck.
You best check inside first.
Oh,
Yeah, make sure it's actually in there because
no,
in the box because there was whether you'd actually get the kit or whether it would be sent on later because it was literally waiting to be made.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
he said it was not Norman organised all this with the guy. And he was just going to put something humorous in, if not, and then send you the kit on. But we think he sent you the kit.
No, there isn't then. So he's got me some bits. So he's got to send the kit on then. Cool.
Okay.
Right.
What's in the box then, Tim? Out of interest.
So he sent me some.
Hopefully, an eye on you.
Extra pickles for the.
Oh no, they were part of your birthday present. Them ones.
Yeah, we were doing them.
Yeah, they're the fucking D7s. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're nice. The purple lozenge and the streaky stuff. Good. Yeah. Cool. Like that. There's a figure as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, the driver. Yeah. The driver.
Did we order the driver, did we?
No, he gives it for free.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, cool.
Cool, right?
Yeah, got the driver, which is nice. Cheers. Okay, yeah. He says, "Hi, Tim. Something to study until the lorry arrives." Yeah. So he's got the instruction manual in there, and
cool.
then there's a little from a thing from Rich,
man.
Another guy that he sent me as well.
Yeah,
he sent you a free figure because the stuff that the casters.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Barrett.
That looks like
Rick
the guy out of Blackadder. Woof.
Yeah. Oh, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does actually, you know that. He's even got the tash.
Yeah. What's his name?
Flash.
Flash.
This is the Flash. Yeah, woof.
Yes, woof. That's it.
Oh, I bet that's one of those 1919 guys.
No, this is just a German pilot standing on his hips, but he does look like Flash.
How the hell is he standing on his hips?
There's some legs attached there
Hands
somewhere.
on his hips. There we go.
There you go. Ivan knows it's Lord Flashheart.
That's it, Lord Flashheart.
See?
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
There we go, mate.
Yeah, I look forward to getting that.
So what's actually going to happen is, it's at the casters.
Yes.
It has so many at a certain time.
Yep.
As soon as it arrives, it'll be packaged up and sent straight out to you.
Wonderful.
Thing is, though, Tim, when it turns up, you're not allowed to open it.
Oh, next year.
Till next year, yeah.
And when Tim was saying midweek, I was shaking the box. I'm like, oh God, no.
Don't shake that. There we go. So happy birthday, Tim. For those who don't know,
Happy birthday, Tim.
this isn't just a random present for Tim. Tim's part of our birthday pool.
Yes.
Where everyone's birthday, we chuck in some money and buy each other gifts and sing terribly. So there we go. Right. So I'm going to go do what we've been buying this week. I need to find the section first because I'm not on it. I'm not ready at all. And then we'll do you, Dan. Yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Oh, yeah. John, do you reckon you can do the questions?
I'm old school. I've written them all down.
Oh, John. Now, that's dedication for you, isn't it? I like it. Right, well, I'll do my bit, and then we'll go to you, John, and then we'll go to Dan.
Ready, ho?
All right, because I don't think you'll have that many to do, will you?
So I've got the ISM Facebook, the Live at the Bench Facebook, and I couldn't find a post on the forum for this week.
It might have been last week's.
Yeah, it'd been for 25th.
Was there anything on it, though? Right, so I'm going to bring you over here because it's easier for me to turn the camera rather than facing all over the shop. We'll stare at Tim for a minute because he's lovely. Sailor. And yeah, anyone sends me any dodgy messages, you're in serious trouble. And if you want to try it out and see what happens. Right, so
you know what
this week. This is from last week. It's a rollover, so we've got quite a lot to get through. And yes, lots of good stuff here. So Adam Challenger bought one of the Aoshima F1 GTR 98 car on the Loctite. I've got this kit. It looks fantastic. Hopefully the doors fit. To tell you now, all my Lamborghinis are for sale. They're on the selling pages. If anyone wants a Diablo or a Roadster Aventador, hit me up because I'm not joking. They are for sale. So this turned up for Adam. And no more kit until he gets the new Tamiya T SO 50. He thinks rubbish, Adam. Rubbish. Well, that's a lie because you bought one off me today. Radam's there. He's visited somewhere for cosplay and held something. Went to a shop and got it for £6. It's a 172. Sadly, that's an artillery kit. Hopefully, it'll build up well. Someone's sending me messages. That'll be fun.
Aren't they brave?
Yes, they are very brave, and I'll show whatever it is on camera.
You're not presented on YouTube, Paul. That could be where it might be.
Ah, yes. It's because it's on Tim. That's why.
Hey.
Oh. Right, I'll go back
Oh.
again. So there's Adam's thing. So this is Loctite. Thank you for messaging. Cheers, boys. Yeah, Radam bought this. So we got the 172 Fokker Wolf. He also got some. What on earth is that? He's bought some varnishes and Hypersol for these sturdy Tamiya decals and denatured alcohol for cleaning purposes.
Oh, cool.
Technique. Lovely. We got. Radam's also bought a big head set for his HE219. Yoo-hoo.
Nice.
Before for half a year. Lots of lead weight as a counterweight. Wow. There's
Yeah,
a
you
lot.
need a lot in that cup.
Yeah. And a nice big headset. Lovely. Very, very nice. He's been busy. Let's have a look.
A lot of work there.
Yeah. He's also bought some lube.
Dan, take note.
Yeah, is that right, Dan?
Bikes, also for sewing machines. Yeah, I'd be very dubious of putting any kind of oil like that in my airbrush.
No, don't put anywhere near airbrush.
Yeah, if you start seeing any fish eyes or anything like that, or painting or adhering, I would stop. The problem is once you introduce something like that into your airbrush, it's very hard to get rid of it.
Don't put oil anywhere near anything.
Stick to any of the proper lubes. I don't know what's in the proper lubes. People say it's sewing machine. I don't think it is. I don't know what it is.
No.
David bought some micro Lego. In fact, he bought it from me because I lost my rag of it and sent it to him. And he's also bought some Master brush cleaner and a burnt sienna pro marker.
Very cool.
I'm getting some feedback from someone. It sounds like a sheep getting molested.
Dan's frozen some.
He's also bought CB750F bike, which he's been building and enjoying as well.
Yeah.
And he got the other version of. Is it the same bike, just a different kit?
One's a custom version.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So you bought two of those. There's the one. It's a bit blurry, that one. Squinting, it'll look all right. Tim bought a Wings Ninak. That's very cool. I like that.
It's
I thought that was a 9-neck.
That big as well, yeah.
It's got a V12 in the front of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh, wow. And you got all that with it?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, lucky dog.
Whoa.
Wow. You're set for guns there, aren't you?
Yeah, loads of guns and belts.
They all go on there?
No.
That thing's loaded to...
Hang on. Thing is, though, them guns are bigger than Tim's guns.
Hang on. I didn't know you bought that, Tim. That's cool.
Proper random buy.
Yeah. Something very different. I thought of getting one last year, and it passed. We get better brush paints and a good test piece. I remember you talking about it the other week.
Yeah.
Build it.
That's cool.
Yeah. I wanted to do some brushing, and I was like, yeah, Dead Dragon.
I like it a lot. And then it's
one of their older ones, so it's a sensible price.
yeah, it's an older boxing, isn't it? You can tell.
Yeah.
And then he's bought a full resin engine for the wingnut camel. That looks good, doesn't it?
That's nice.
Wow.
Is that Clerget? Is that the Clerget? No.
Gnome. It's just called a gnome.
Gnome. Looks French.
It's probably pronounced so different, but to me,
Dan Cook says this week he's been mostly buying this plastic treat. It's a lovely kit. Didn't want to build big planes, so I had to start on the 32nd scale of 0. It also came with some stuff to make it Israeli. Israeli birds are okay, but it might be a hairy build. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Very good kit. The only thing wrong with that kit is the decals and maybe the bang seat. But other than that, it's a good kit.
Yeah.
Good kit. Very nice. Nice buy, Dan. Miroslav has bought a Honda RC213V. Very nice. And a set of paints for it. And the mass set. Very nice. Quite a technical paint scheme on that one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your time with those paints, mate. They're quite hot. And yeah, so he's bought the bike, the paints, the pre-cuss masking sheet. It should be an interesting build. I'm sure he'll knock it out of the park like he always does.
Yeah.
Very talented builder. David Sargent's been spending again. He's bought some magazines, a replacement airbrush needle, some things that looks like Dan might be using in the bedroom. Can't quite. Are they stands?
They look like them aeroplane stands.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Everybody.
There's 3 little spikes. There's 3 little.
Yeah.
All the pros are using them, apparently.
A little bit of text helps people. A little bit of text. This random dude, Jonathan Bellows, has been buying. Yeah. That's not even your picture, John.
That's cheating.
Scale, mate.
Cheat.
Oh, this doesn't count. That's he's fine. John's bought Wingnut Wings Roland, the D6A.
I'll pull it out for you.
Yeah, it's our production kit. Very nice, John. That's cool. The flower on the back. I like that.
Yeah.
I like them when they got these unusual things. As me and Tim picked, I picked the one with the seagull. Tim picked the one with the sock puppet. I think it was an eagle.
I think
I just had sock puppet eagle mucking around. Right, Ian Dalthwaite. This week he's got some plastic from Evergreen and trailer wheels, suspension, landing legs from Kitform Services, and the Haynes manual for the Bentley as he plans to build a 112 version of the group. Oh, that'd be awesome. Really interesting what you think of that kit as well, Ian, because I quite fancy that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some nice resin, some nice wheels, and a nice Haynes manual. He's also got a small haul from the Bolton show. He's got the Mitsubishi Lance Evo 6, some TS sprays, some Zappa Gap, and what looks like Micro Crystal Clear. Very nice. Lovely. Lego, grow up.
Honestly,
So Clinton, our buddy Chunk's been quite a few weeks on the kit buying, but he's got some more Speed Champion Lego. So we've got the two Porsches, the RSR and the Turbo 3-litre. I got those. They're very cool. He's bought the Fiesta Rally Car and the Mercedes GT3 as well. Very cool, Chunk. Very cool. Oh, Mr. McCord's got a McLaren MP4 12C, which, to be honest, we're very nearly finished now.
Yeah.
But they are... I forgot another kit. I forgot to put Porsche in, just remembered. Damn it. He's also bought a Fujimi Porsche GT3 911, Lancia Delta. I didn't show that either. Damn it. A Ford GT, which just released a load of decals, which would be cool. And a BMW Z4, which I need to grab one of those as well. Oh, Tim bought them. He didn't. Tim edited the post. Sam also got the McLaren F1 GTR in the Lark and the Gulf library, and CLK DTM 2000, which is mine and Sam's next build.
Yep.
And I'm itching to start that after the day I had yesterday with that weeping Lamborghini and the non-worked on my McLaren didn't do. I'm itching to start that. Luke's bought a new LED daylight lamp. This one looks good as well because it's got 3 banks of LEDs, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I wonder what that compares like to the 2 bank, because it's the same make, it's the same arm, isn't it? Obviously, just overall. So I'd be interested to see what that's like.
It's slightly different, but not. Yeah.
It's got a different arm on it, isn't it? If you look, it's on the end.
Yeah.
So I take it still swivels around like it did.
The base is slightly different. It looks slightly different, but not hugely different.
Yeah.
Cool.
Our very own Matt has acquired some Splat 2K clear flats, some Lamborghini Oreo Elias gold, some wire from Zia Design, some more bare metal foil, matte aluminium. Finding that stuff very useful. There we go. This is Porker in the background, looking very good, and his book on Roman figures, because Matt's really interested in orgies. Mr. McAnish, Angry Al, call him, has bought some storage boxes for the wee bits that are usually kept in his little metal paint thingies he keeps knocking over. I said you've never heard language like it. It's F this, F. I'm joking, he doesn't. He's also bought a Haynes Avro Vulcan manual as well. Very cool. Absolutely superb aircraft. And a storage box for sheltering my clear coats whilst they dry. Wood from a tumble dryer packaging. Oh, there you go. Excellent. That'll do the job. Lovely bird in there. That's beautiful. Looks like an Avenger. I think it's an Avenger. Dan Evans has got the B-Max Audi detail set from eBay and long-awaited Solver set from Grand Prix models. Oh, Dan, you're going to regret buying 2 bottles. And all I'm going to say is just hold fire a little bit longer. Just hold on. Hold on. It's worth it. Trust me. And some bench fem filter material or some dodgy guy off eBay. I have no idea who that is. Howard Lair got a Sparmax TH610 Plus. His old compressor started to behave like a hairdryer, blowing through a sock. What? It's a grade. Also, a few paints for the Hella Ferguson grey build. One thing, it's not going to be great. Ooh, that's going to be a funky colour.
Yeah. Excellent.
Very cool. Alex got some. Oh, they look good. Right, Alex eventually got the Artist Opus brush set he ordered last year. It should arrive September. Well, that's not good. When it did arrive in January, the box was busted split. They shipped replacements. When they arrived, it didn't have the custom artwork I'd ordered. Oh, no. Anyhow, after a long wait and several emails to customer service, the replacement box with the right artwork arrived today. So now it's a spare box for his Windsor Newton Series 7s. Ooh.
A very, very fancy box, isn't it?
That's lovely, isn't it?
I was saying it's very good though that they've actually gone around and actually sorted you out and got the right box to you.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't
Very
it?
nice. Very nice.
Very ornate, Alex. I like that.
Weirdly, that letter on front of box looks like the S that I've got for Sarah's name on my forearm there.
Well, they look like nice brushes, don't look at them.
They do actually.
Ooh. Alex, if you're watching, are they expensive? Does anybody know? Very cool. They are very nice. If anyone wants to Google them, let us know.
I'm sure.
Oh, let's have a look. Replacement box with the wrong guy. Oh, I see. They come with a spare. Very cool.
I bought these from Japan.
Yeah,
And I
good,
think the set cost about 50 quid.
That's not bad. Delta pick carver set off eBay. Many are very useful for this set. Oh, I hate these tools so much. Whoa.
Yeah, there you go. The 5 series 54.99 from Wayland Games in the UK.
That's not bad.
Brush set with a standard box, which is not bad, really.
No, right. Thinking outside the box. Pick these up for paint stirrers, paint testing. That's a good idea. Well, it's a good idea, actually. Paint testing there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, I do like the curve of the spoon because it catches the light properly.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can see. Yeah.
But I wonder how much are they?
Normally about £4 for it.
I bet they were pence.
Yeah, they can't be expensive, them, can they?
No.
And Birch will go for the rear of his custom pickup truck. That's a good idea as well. Excellent. Yeah, thinking outside the box. Everything's handy in at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And spot the difference competition. One was £8 scale Model World, and the other two were £175 each from China, including P&P. Well, to be honest, that's where most stuff's manufactured.
Yeah.
It's really
But will they leak? Even my harder and Steam back quick release leaks.
Yeah, mine does as well.
Yeah, it hisses.
Yeah.
Just the nature of what they are, unfortunately. But very cool. Claire's been busy. She's bought some stuff from Premium Hobbies. She's bought the Mr. Tool Cleaner R, Mr. Colour Thinner, Mr. Spout, SK decals for the E30 M3 Mobile 1, lovely scheme that, and the Battlefield 1. I still need to get those. And UK license plate lettering, lovely. She also bought the the Lotus Type 79 and a photo set for it. Very nice. There you go. That's a lovely kit I bought it myself a few weeks back.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Hannah's got a good idea. You put a key ring through those things as well to keep them together. There we go. And from Hero Boy, she only wanted the TS9, but she's by the side for shipping. Yeah, been there, done that. Got the Ferrari FXK, a photo etch part, and the carbon pattern decal sheet. Ferrari SF70H and a mass set. Honda RA272, decal cast BMW M3 E30 mass set. Oh, which one's that for? Zero Paints Ferrari Red, Mr. Service of 1500 Black, and Tamiya TS9 Racing Green. Hoping there's a pic of the stuff. Yes, there's a kit. There's the RA. It's a lovely kit.
Yeah, I like that.
That's very nice. I think I need to grab one of those.
A lovely little kit.
Yeah, and yeah, that's a nice kit as well. Not my cup of tea though, the new ones.
No.
And there we go. There's it's got the the mass set for the screen. Yes. Oh, God, it's a lot of carbon there. Look at all that.
Yeah, a lot of carbon in it.
I've never used a Tamiya carbon. I don't know what it's like. And then from HM Hobby, she's bought some MRP, Mr. Paint Chrome, Mr. Hobby, Mr. Surfaces, some solver set, boo, and what is that? Metal mesh lozenge from Fine Molds.
Oh.
That's cool. And yes, Hannah's telling us we've got Tamiya kits in stock as well. Thank you, Hannah.
We do, yes, we do.
We do. We've got loads in stock. I need to go over and have a look. And
the heck?
we got some. I can't believe it's not butter. Okay.
Okay.
That's kind of a...
Playing that one.
Dan.
No. No.
Actually, we'll let you know about your tip, the better. Are you saying there's a picture of butter? Anyway. Yes, David, we will, but we will be getting that. Right, David Sargent's bought some airbrushes, metallics, and base coats. They look like badges. It looks like you got a Sotar 2020. And that's a Patriot, isn't it? It's a Patriot.
Either a Patriot or a Chrome.
Yeah, I think it's a Patriot, that one. No, there's no trigger guard on it like ours. Very nice set. Taking, he got that in the Badger offer. Oh, there's some guy called Paul Bertland. So I like the MP412 that much. I went out and bought another one. I got this BMW M3 DTM from Dan because it's getting hard to find kit now, and he gave me a good price on it. I forgot loads of my stuff, my Lancia and other stuff. I got the Ferrari F40 again, another hard to find kit from Dan as well.
Nice.
Very kind of him to sell me that.
Somewhere.
Yep, and I bought decals for the McLaren, you'll see in a bit. Some TS sprays, some primer, some hoses, the paint for the McLaren, some stuff, masks, and these lovely little polishing pads, which we've gotten stuck at UMP from Tamiya. And I tried them out in the Lamborghini build, and they are fantastic.
I wondered about those. I've seen those.
They are very, very good. Yeah, Claire, what's with those spray butter?
Yeah, good question.
I'm a bit worried and concerned. So that's, stuff off me. I forgot a few bits, but never mind. Clinton's been out again buying more TS sprays. He's got a problem with those TS sprays.
Yeah.
The problem is he hasn't got enough. Some model metallics. I don't know why he's bought those. Some Tamiya lacquer paintos. And some empty Tamiya jars. Excellent. I'm going to get more of those, Mr. Those model color airs. Model air. Oh, my God. Yes, we know it's oil. I take it it's airbrush cleaning. Is that what you mean? I don't know. James Skiffins has got me some paint, canopy glue, and Tamiya sponges. Oh, you bought some as well, eh? Very cool. So there you go. So some Tamiya paint, some canopy glue, and some sponges, and he also bought some sponge makeup pads for Saturday nights. Sorry. I read that wrong. My bad. John Stone's bought another monster.
Jesus.
Oh, that's cool as hell, John.
Wow.
I do quite like that though.
That's a weathering. Just if you like weathering armor, that's a weathering dream.
That's
1/16. Oh my goodness.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very cool, John. I like that. Didn't see you bought that.
He'll build it in a week though.
Yeah, that's very cool, mate. Very cool. And we're at the end.
Oh my word.
There you go. My voice is killing me now.
It's killing us too.
Yeah. Thanks. And there we go. And that's it. John's going. Just going to eject John out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, Sharpie.
And there we are. Right. So that's everything everyone's bought. Right. I'm going to hand you over to John. Ah! Who's going to try and he's going to try and go through the questions for the crew if he can. Hopefully he can. To you, John. The camera's on you, bud.
Yeah, right. Well, as I'm old-fashioned, I actually went through it and I wrote them all down on a bit of paper.
Excellent.
Well done.
Because I don't trust my tech skills to find them again. So on the ISM Facebook page, the one question from Snowball, he was asking which CA kicker would we recommend?
I've tried the cheaper ones, but the one I like the best is the Zip kicker. Only because I found it be the less noxious smell.
Yeah, I'll use that Zap kicker. Works.
Cheap stuff stinks, done it really bad.
Horrible.
But I don't tend to spray it on anything. Why are you laughing at, Ivan? I don't tend to spray it on anything. I spray it in the lid and then use one of those little micro brushes, the green things people keep asking me about, to dab it on where it goes instead. Because it don't like clear parts and it don't like paint.
No.
It stains paint and it stains clear parts. Anybody else use a different one or a different type?
I use Vital Bond, but I haven't got a sense of smell, so what it smells like doesn't.
Yeah.
I've used the Vital Bond stuff as well. That's not too bad, but it really doesn't like glass.
No. Thing. Anybody else?
No.
Oh, John's got the kicker in the John Fellows got the zip kicker. Show that again, John. So that's a zip kicker in the bottle of things. That's just a liquid, not an aerosol.
Yeah, that's just liquid.
Yeah.
I find it easier to work with.
The Zap zip kicker stuff I use is in the bottle. I use the Brockford.
Oh, no way. Mike's saying Bob Smith has one that smells of strawberries.
No.
Oh. I know I'm buying later.
That's 12 bottles just been sold.
I know. Excellent. Go on, John.
The other thing I'll say is if you use super glue on a cut, don't use kicker on the cut.
Yeah, that hurts.
Burns like hell.
Yeah, and to be honest, super glue can as well. On
yeah,
its own.
super glue can sting a bit, but when you put kicker on it, it's it's square. So on the Live at the Bench page, we had some more questions. We had Radim Effenberger. They're asking if anyone knows where to find a riveting schematic for the HE219 UFO.
So the riveting schematic for the 219 Yoo-hoo. I think it's going to go straight to Norman, this one.
Yeah, Google it.
No. Buy the book on it.
Yeah, there's a book, but also I'm sure I saw that online on a web page where you can actually download them.
Okay.
That's my tell you.
Books.
Oh, where was it?
I'm sure one of our ever-knowing viewers will know.
Tim's just saying that's library.
Is it Valiant? Is it Valiant Books?
Yeah.
Valiant Books do the 219. I've actually got it. I'm pretty sure I've got it here. Pretty sure.
There you go. Books. Have a look on the Tinterweb, or maybe one of our excellent viewers knows of a tree.
So I've got.
I don't know. These are also rivet plans.
Oh,
if you can find one for the 219.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, scale plans. There you go. Who makes them, John?
Good question. MMP Books.
Who?
MMP Books.
So there you go. MMP Books. Have a look at that. See if they've got any.
But also, if you're doing the 219, get that book. It's got,
that's a good one.
Those books there are absolutely fantastic.
This has got all of the interior, all of the exterior detail, and all of the original drawings when it was produced from the factory.
Oh, there you go, right there.
It doesn't show you bits, but it gives you all the detail. So,
and Tim's read it cover to cover while he's been sat on throne.
I flicked through this book quite a lot. It's a very, very, very in-depth book. All of their, it's an airframe album by Valiant Wings Publishing. All of their books are really worth buying.
That's in conjunction with the Zukimura kit as well.
Yes, I think it was out at the sort of round about the same time. Yeah, you're quite right.
There we go. Excellent. John.
A quick one from the live chat is Adrian's asking how do people stop their super glue nozzles blocking up? Simple one.
Keep the lid clean. Wipe it off after every use. That's still the super glue I'm talking about. Keep your rim clean.
Don't use baby white.
And yes, that's more important. And it's keep the lid clean. It's air. Air's the enemy with it.
Yes.
But the thing is, as soon as you open that bottle of super glue, you've got about 6 weeks roughly before it goes off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you start storing it in the freezer or the fridge, it just goes off.
I want to say my mum used to be a stickler for keeping hers in the fridge, weirdly.
Yeah. I used to go and buy like massive bottles of it, and it always went off on me. And I just started buying a little Loctite, 3 gram ones. And they're a bit more expensive, but I'm using it all. It goes in the bin. I got a fresh one a couple of weeks later. Because I was reading up on it, and they reckon if you don't open it, go shelf life for a couple of years, as soon as you open it, that's it. It's gone. They reckon it's about 6 weeks before it starts to harden up and thicken up. Air's the enemy, and keep the lids clean, or put a pin in the nozzle so you can pull the pin out every time.
I snipped the end of the nozzle off.
Yeah.
Before I put the lid back on, give it a crack, a couple of taps on the side of the bench just to get all the glue out of it.
Yeah, once you start getting glue in the lid, that's it. This is not going to seal properly.
So the next one from the ISM Live at the Bench page is from Mike Tynan. And he's asking about Vallejo Flow Improver. Good or bad?
Use UMP. If you got the R thinner, just chuck it out and it's got it all in there.
Yep.
It's got it all in there. But I know a lot of people use it and they swear by it. But it's all in R thinner. Every R thinner has been formulated with this stuff. So if you've already got that, don't bother adding it because it's already in there. If you haven't, I believe it works. I've never actually used it, to be honest.
It probably does work, but why would you put your paint, your thinner, and then some flow improver when you can just put paint and thinner in a cup and mix it?
I think a lot of people use it because they don't actually thin the paint because it's not technically a thinner.
Well, it's supposed to stop tip dry as well, isn't it?
I think so.
Allegedly. But again, just use UMP and that should stop it.
I thought that was a retarder would stop that. Easy now.
Yes, it would.
See, I've never found tip dry. My tip never gets dry.
I love how Tim just hid that coordinate. So the camera's still on you. I forgot.
I'm reading.
This is Tim's recreation of hardening yawn. The camera was on you, Tim. I had clicked on you from the book.
What about?
Very quick. Yeah, no. Yes, there you go. Anybody else?
No, don't use it.
We all done?
Well done.
Well, the next question was from Claire Smith. She's asking, has anyone got any tips for getting a semi-gloss leather shine on the seats in a car? She's currently using Tamiya Lacquer Paint 05 semi-gloss black.
Yeah, from what I read earlier, she wants a gloss more than semi-gloss black, but not as glossy as gloss black.
Easy for you to say.
We'll be talking mixing 50-50 gloss and semi-gloss.
Right, it sounds like a blatant plug, but our gloss primer kind of dries like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not quite a semi-gloss, it's not quite a gloss. So if you've got that, Claire, maybe try that. If not, the only thing you can do is take your gloss paint and add some Tamiya's medium to it. Just little bit by little bit so you get the kind of thing you want. I don't know. Anyone else suggestions?
Well, I heard I can't believe it's not butter kind of works too.
Yes, that a quick squirt of that. Nowhere near the paint, just a quick squirt around the rim.
Hey!
At the paint bottle. And yes, try the UMP gloss black and see what colour that looks like. It's a little bit shinier than semi-gloss, that's all.
Looks black.
Yes.
So my only other thought would be mix gloss and semi-gloss blacks together to get the shade you want.
Yeah, that'll do it as well. You should get a happy medium there as well.
And finally, from the ISM Live at the Bench page, we have Andy Kesterton asking for hints and tips on spraying Vallejo paints and primers.
Pick a bottle up, give it a good shake, and throw it in. No, the primer is hit and miss whether it sprays well. It seems to vary bottle and colour. Yeah, I haven't used Vallejo primer in a long time because it let me down. The paint's a little bit thinner in there helps.
The model there, just a couple of drops of UMP thinner.
Yeah, just to try and break the surface tension a bit. The problem I had with all the Vallejo paints is they tend to congeal in the bottle.
Yes.
And when you put them through the airbrush, they block the airbrush and it just gives you problem after problem. Somebody actually rage quit ISM Facebook page because I said Vallejo bottle air sucked. I had the entire range when I started back in this hobby, and I had nothing but trouble. I thought it was the airbrush. It's only when I actually tried to screen some of the paint, I was getting all congealed lumps of paint in there.
See, that's what I started doing mine. Is I pass it through like coffee filter material.
Yeah.
That's what I've started doing with
all. You get all the congealed lumps.
Yeah, just to get all the crap out, and then at least I've got some half decent quality paint really. You might waste a bit of paint because obviously the lumpy bits, have paint attached to them. But
yeah, Mark Rayton asked a question. Just hold fire for a little bit, bud. Just hold fire for a little bit. Trust me. Just hold fire.
Sit on your hands.
Yeah, sit on your hands. Don't worry about it just yet. Yeah, I know a lot of people swear by Vallejo. I never had any luck.
I like Vallejo and I get on okay with it.
The model colour's good. The brush paint's brilliant, but anything that needs to be airbrushed, just never had any luck with.
I get on with it, but other people don't.
Mm-hmm.
See, what I found with my Vallejo Model Air is I like to turn my pressure right down, because I'm quite in there close. And that seems to work well if you're not firing loads of air through it. Do you know what I mean?
It won't do the delicate figure work, but for blasting a coat of 4BO green on a Russian tank, it's perfectly fine.
That's why I
try and get delicate with it or spray slow.
See, that's why I switched to Badger Minotaur.
Oh, yeah.
It'll do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
And that is all the questions, as I double-checked on the forum on the post, and there weren't any questions on there.
Well done, John.
Excellent, John. Well done, mate. Thank you very much. Big help.
Thank you.
Thank you. So there we go. We'll have all the threads will be up next week for what we've been buying and questions for the crew again. We're going to go to Dan now. If Dan's ready.
Of course I'm ready.
He's going to do his little bit. and we'll then make sure we get a new thread up next week. We didn't have one this week, because we thought it might roll over, but it is actually open. So if you're very quick, you can get an entry in there.
Maybe.
Maybe if you're quick, you're gonna have to be quick though. So I'm gonna hand it to Dan. He's gonna look at what you work on the Facebook page and forum. Make sure you take notes because you're gonna vote for your favorite builds at the end of this. Please remember, if you are posting it, whether it's been a week or whatever, or a missed week, it's still only one entry per post. You can post on Facebook and the forum should you wish, but it's only one entry. If you don't, we'll either not read it or we'll delete it like I did today. It's not being horrible, but we'll literally be here all day.
Yeah.
So there you go. Open down, like I say, make sure you take notes of your favorite builds because you will be voting at the end. Nope, it wasn't open. I opened it earlier, Steve. We kept it closed. And there we go. Over to you, Dan.
Good evening, everybody. We're going to start on the forum as always, and we're going to kick off tonight with Maverick 231.
That looks nice.
It says, evening all. This week is finished the Fujimi 172nd MiG-29 in East German Air Force markings. There's some feedback there, somebody. It thinks it tempted fate after saying last week that this kit fell together. He had major problems with the decals, but he pushed on and finished in around 2 weeks, which is good for him. His first finished model of 2019, and he's used Vallejo Model Air and a brand of clear coat everyone on ISM seems to dislike. Have a wonderful show, folks.
Looks good.
That looks belting. That looks better than what I did.
He's done a good job in him.
Very bad, didn't they? Nice.
But I would swap from the floor future palaver to aqua gloss if you can, because it's much better, stronger. This is Newbie Knob is how I'm going to pronounce that. And he says, hi Paul and crew. He hopes to start work on this Tamiya 112th Hobby Honda CB750F custom tuned.
That's got to be David.
Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah.
It's a motorbike, and this will be his first ever bike build, and he hopes to do real justice and a showroom finish.
Yeah, it was looking good when he was doing it.
A big engine in that. Big
nice.
I had a 250 Wet Dream years ago, and that were a beast. Especially when I put knobblers on it and took it off road. This is Gary 30 next. He says, feel free to chew the fat for 2 minutes over this Tamiya Alfa Romeo 155 V6 DTM that he's currently working on. A kit he knows Paul has built before, the red flavour, so he'll know all about it. And resounding Tamiya quality. He's painted it in Tamiya X6 with Mr. Colour levelling thinner and cleared, too heavy for the decals, with Mr. Hobby GX112 UV. Remember to put a final photo up for one of the future Friday night lives once it's complete.
Yeah, looking good.
That's very nice.
Looks bang on that.
Yeah.
I like the colour actually.
Yeah, the color's right on, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yep, looks good.
And this is Tomcat 64 next.
I like that.
And he says he's finally finished his entry into Paul's Ghost Build Christmas build. And since it's 11 months to Christmas, it's good to have got it done nice and early. This is Comrade Zvezda's 172nd SU-27 Flanker, which built up nicely out of the box. Paint has been predominantly from Vallejo Model Air Flanker colour set, and his pièce de résistance on this one was to flood the fine panel lines with aqua gloss, but they've been picked out again with mid dark brown panel liner, and the whole thing has a final coat of AK Ultra Matte. And this is a little playing about with Photoshop.
That's nice. I like
Well
this.
done. That's very nice with the sky in the background.
Yeah.
I like his photo actually.
Yeah, that's good.
I will give into that. His photo's really nice.
So, and even in 172, the flanker's a big flame.
I was going to say it's going to be a beast. And this is Beeswatt 12. He says, hey guys, just completed the first model of the year, first of many that he hopes. It's Revel's 148th Tornado F3. Used aftermarket resin wheels and jet exhaust nozzles made by Aries. Used a mix of Tamiya and Mr. Hobby paints. Was a lot of dry fitting, sanding, flash, etc. But made for a nice, enjoyable build. Have a good show, guys. Shall catch you all after work.
That's cool. I like that.
Very nice.
Very fancy looking tornado.
He's got all his air brakes open to make it look all fancy.
Mm.
Very nice.
This is Mr. Novarus next. Mr. James Skiffins, the master model builder. It says, well, Matthew, this week he's had a change in direction due to an impasse. So out came the Airfix 132nd Mini Cooper S. He's primed it in ultimate black. The shell was done with a mixture of Tamiya X16 purple and model color exhaust manifold. The roof was Tamiya X33 bronze, model color silver and burnt iron. The interior was model color dark sand and model color chrome. And it's just a little fun, and he hopes we enjoy it.
We've got a bit of an echo there, boys.
Yeah, I can hear it.
John's probably going to be you, matey.
I can hear it.
I can hear it too. Very good work, James.
Yeah. I quite like that one, to be fair. I have built that particular model, and yeah, I did smash it as well.
Wow. I was watching him doing that. He's done a cracking job, but
yeah, wait till he gets to Windows. Just saying. It's Airfix as usual standards. Let's just say that. This is F27 packs next.
That's cool. I like that.
That's different, isn't it?
Here is a 1/144th Welsh Models Armstrong Whitworth Series 100 Argosy.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's in the livery of IPEC, the Interstate Parcel Express Company, in the 1980s. It still needs props and undercarriage, but they'll be done tomorrow, I'm guessing last week. The decals come from Hawkeye, the purveyor of the fine decal sets for Australian civil and military aircraft. This is their latest, and it was given a set to try out before it's released. It is a little beauty and well recommended, but the same kit or his modelling skills.
What makes the kit?
Thunderbirds, isn't it?
It says, in fact, this is one of the worst models he's made in years, with a list of faults as long as your arm, but it still looks pretty neat.
That's cool.
Did you say what make the kit is there?
It's a Welsh model.
Yeah, Welsh models.
Welsh models.
Oh, okay.
With a brand spanking new decal set that's not even been released yet.
That's really cool because Mac 2 do a 172 version of this.
Do you know what landing gear up though? Like that, it looks like a water bomber.
Yeah, it's quite a fancy looking plane.
That's cool.
It does look good.
Yep.
I don't do planes, but that one does actually look good.
Oh, I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
This is Warped Crisis next.
Ooh.
And this is his Project Hot Rod / Rat Rod. It started with a monogram 1/25th scale, weird scale, 41 Willis Street rod car. That's that one there, the blue one. And the rest is made from plastic art and styrene rod, box section, other parts, rear wheels and rear shocks from the bits box. Rivets are made from thin plastic art and punched out with a 1mm punch by hand. I bet that's made his knuckles sore. Still got a long way to go, and have a good weekend, Andrew.
Wow.
I think quite like where he's doing with that, actually. Oh, Angry Al next, Mr. One Mac.
Oh, looking good.
This is his 1/32nd Tamiya F16C. He's got the dark grey upper surface painted without losing too much of the pre-shading view. By the time we read this, it should be clear coated, ready for the decals, then weathering.
Oh, looks good, Al.
Yeah, he's done well with that.
He's coming on well. That's a lovely kit to build. It really is. Highly recommend that one to anybody.
Yeah, he's doing well with that. Yeah, he's coming on a bundle, that boy.
Very cool.
Page 2, alarm bells.
Ding, 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 ding. Now I get to page 3. Look at that.
I know, there's a page 3.
OMFG. I can't even say. Flipping God.
This is Two Kids No Sleep. Scott next. He says some super builds in here already. Wow. and he's reworking a 1/8 scale Poacher Testarossa Ferrari. It's about 2 feet long and weighs 16 pounds.
My goodness.
Holy moly.
Nice one, Scott.
He bought it partially finished from a nice elderly US gent. He's got about 50% done. The body is metal with cheesy ABS plastic interior. And he's taking it all apart and revamping the interior completely with leather coverings.
Wow.
He's using a 0.5 millimeter and thinner leathers with contact cement used to stick the leather to the ABS part. Red is kangaroo, tan is goat, and black is pig leather. So far, he's worked on the seat backs and bottoms, plus the passage door. Lots to go. Happy weekend, all.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Kangaroo leather?
Yeah, I'd like pig leather.
I was going to say kangaroo, believe it or not, kangaroo leather is quite a good leather.
Right.
Yeah,
Kangaroo and goat leather I've never heard of before, but hey.
Another guy's got racing leathers made out of kangaroo.
Yep, it's supposed to be the toughest leather.
Okay.
Yeah, he jumps on his bag at 30 feet.
Good coin pouch as well.
I don't know.
Hello, what?
Kangaroo makes a good coin pouch as well.
Moving on. This is Kiwi Gav next. Oh, that's got some dark territory on it, that has, John. And he's managed to get quite a bit done on his entry to the Wheels GB. This kit is the 1/24 scale Hiroshima Nissan Fairlady Z33 Top Secret. It's been primed with Badger Steinel res. The body colours are Gravity Colour Camaro, Synergy Green, and to me a lacquer gloss black, thinned with Mr. Hobby leveling thinner. His exhaust painted using AK Extreme Metal. Other parts of running gear painted with Vallejo model Air Silver. To me a lacquer matte black, thinned with Mr. Hobby leveling thinner. Also to me a panel pin wash. He's just waiting for a good day to 2K clear the body, and not forgetting all airbrushing done with his ultimate modelling products Apex.
Oh, that sounds a good airbrush.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool colour.
I quite like that green colour.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's belt in that.
Yeah.
I also like the different, his axles.
Yeah.
Or drive shafts even. I quite like that.
Nice.
Oh, this is Sheppy next. He says, hi all, it's Southport Steve. Sorry, nothing posted for him for a while. Has been suffering a bad bout of insomnia for the last 4 or 5 months, relying on 3 or 4 hours sleep a night. He's sleeping better now, so trying to get his modelling mojo going again. And here is his 1/32 Wingnut Wings figure of Max Immelman, painted with Vallejo and Abteilung 502 oils.
That is one dirty pilot.
Has he been in a fire?
You got to remember those World War I planes used to spit oil
I was going to say, yeah, they used
all
to
over the place.
fire oil and green all over.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Lighting an old plane were like taking a litres worth of cod liver oil.
He's the namesake for that move they use in the Air Forces even today, the Immelman.
Yes.
Oh, and he's put 2 posts up at Roulette Slide.
Oh.
Only because I didn't see it.
Yeah. He says, sorry about this, but as Dan didn't reopen the Facebook post, second part, this is the Wingnut Wings 1/32 Fokker E2. In progress pics of the cockpit and engine.
Very nice.
I quite like his wood. I knew that I'd get a chuckle, and I wasn't going to say the other word because there might be a crackling internet. This is El Capitan next. First time in a long time he's had something to show. It's not quite at the stage you wanted it to be, but better than nothing. This is a mini art diorama that is painted using Ultimate Grey Primer, then a variety of Vallejo and Tamiya acrylics. The first bit of weathering has been done with MIG Ammo panel line wash. The next step will be to crack open the Ultimate washers and get it looking a lot more realistic, hopefully. I like that.
Looking good.
That's looking good.
This is what?
Oh, they're all right.
Yeah. This is an update of Andrew's Rat Rod Willie's car show thing.
To be fair, it is a week later.
It is a week later, yeah. It says this week's update on the Project Hot Rod Rat Rod started with the monogram Willys Street Rod Car Show thing. His weld seams on the body and lower half made from green stuff. Then use the toothpick / micro brush to create the weld seams in the green stuff. Still a long way to go, and he hopes we all have a good weekend.
Those are huge welds.
Yeah, you're the welder, aren't you there, John?
Don't show your welding to John. I'll tell you.
I was going to say, yeah, anybody showing welding, John will jump straight on it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like a busman's holiday for him.
I thought I did something good once. I showed John. He told me what he really thought of it.
Oh, sorry, Timmy.
Did it sound like this, Tim? Were it a pigeon and were it from 40 foot?
A little bit better than that.
Oh, from 30 foot.
Yeah.
This is Efikovec. It says, so I will use this opportunity to make a double post since on live was sadly cancelled to the man's most deadly disease. Hope you are well now, Paul. So let's start. First off, it presents you my two Nevest 72nd bird, both from Tamir, the Spitfire Mark 1 with Edwards PE, and Focke-Wulf 190D-9. That was out of the box. It'll just say something about the Spit. It was a bit of a challenge as PE set offered option for open doors. The panel was easy to remove, but the canopy and the kit was available only in closed position. Thankfully, there was two of the same one, so he separated movable part from one and static part from one, and they overlay when closed. And he wanted to recreate as best as he could with his skills. Also, the aiming thing was solid plastic, so he removed a portion of that that was supposed to be clear and replaced it with clear film for extra bit of detail.
Boy, at 1/72 scale, egads.
Yeah, tiny. Oh,
great turn.
This is Paul next with his Aeroshima Lamborghini Aventador SV. He's primed it in Ultimate Primer, painted Mr. Colour H308 Grey. 2K cleared in Pro Range 2K. The wheels were painted in Mr. Colour H308 and black trim Tamir semi-gloss black lacquer.
Yep.
I do like that, but like you say,
it looks all right for distance, apart from the massive gaps in the doors.
Yeah.
The last video's up, but the last bit of footage missing. So it literally goes from here we are putting the interior in. Oh, I've lost all the footage. Here's the car finished. And I'm sticking with that story.
Yes.
Real shame. Bit gutted about that, but it's done. And ignore the headlights on the near side, which is offside, which is sunken.
Yeah. Yeah, mine were a bit iffy on my.
It's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If it could go wrong, it went wrong. It was just driving me insane.
Did that have the silly door opening with metal pin thing?
Oh, yeah, they weren't working.
Oh,
I was saying, ironically, though, one of the first cars I built was the green one of this.
Yes.
And I managed to not only get the doors to fit, but also to work.
Yeah.
And
See,
no chance of this.
Mine sort of worked, but I just didn't have the small, dainty little fingers to try and knock that pin back in. So, yeah, I sort of bent it and then had a Hulk smash moment. But I like that grey colour, though. It looks good.
Yeah, we're happy with the colour. The clear coat turned out well. Happy with the interior colour as well.
Yeah.
Just a bit pissed off about the build itself. But it's one of those. Can't win them all.
No. And just strike a line and move on.
Yeah.
This is Rally Chef next. He says, finally back to the DAF truck and Cartwright trailer. He got going on the trailer chassis and floor pan. All scratch built from evergreen sheet and strip. He's got KFS resin suspension added. And he hopes to get the box built for the trailer over the weekend. He's having the manufacturer's drawings and able to scale them to 1/24th has been a great help.
Cool.
Wow. Is all I can say to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's brilliant at that, he is.
Yes, it is. If you ever need a truck building, Ian's your man. Definitely. This is some weird fella called Tim Plastic next.
Me.
And he's been slowly plodding away with the wingnut Brandenburg. He needed to get some filler on areas that he had an issue with when gluing the fuselage together. It's his fault, not the kit. The wings had a joint that needed some attention. The rear tail was the only real area that was a fault of the kit. It had 2 large sink marks that is slowly built up using Mr. Surfacer brushed on. It's pretty much at primer time. Special colours have been ordered for the paint. It is now awaiting their arrival.
Cool.
Cheers, cheers.
Looking good, Pim.
Yeah.
Looking real nice.
He's got a meaty thumbnail though, just there.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good dirt catcher, that one.
Page 3, sharp intake of breath. And this is Modeler in a Shed.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hello, Modeler in the Shed.
It says evening all this week has been mostly working on this demonic creations Rick and Morty. Sorry to Telford and like the idea of building something different / weird. It's a limited run casting garage kit, so he needs a bit of work, as you'd expect. Yeah, all of them do. Ultimate primer used with Mr. Colour supplied by Model Emporium. Over the top. I don't know what that means. Lots of shading and bits to do to make it scary enough to frighten the grandkiddies if they venture into the shed. Lots to do and supporting the forum for a change. Good man. Good man, Sean. Good man.
That's what we like.
I'll send you something scary if you don't start using forum more.
Oh yeah, you don't want to parcel off down, especially if it's used. If it doesn't, you gotta go clean and wipe off.
Send it back.
Yeah,
smell it first. You never know.
Yeah, run it over with bleach.
Oh, the sniff test.
Run a black light over it.
Tide marks.
Oh, no. Tim, that's taking it a bit far now, mate.
Sorry.
This is totally scale model, Steve.
He's nailed it.
Or is that Stephanie? It will be next week after his operation. It says, guys, not done a lot this week. It's been an emotional roller coaster this week. He has managed to get some washers on the engine area of his 1/2700th Revell Imperial Star Destroyer. Have a great night. I ain't even started my mind back on the box.
Yeah.
It's a big beast. I'm just looking at a lighting kit now that's just been knocked down. $33, I think. This is Mr. Novarus again with something completely different. He says, well, Matthews, it's a 2-weeker. He thought he would throw this in the mix. It's a Academy 135th UH-1C for fun builds, hashtag Vietnam War. Some Tamiya X25 on the windows and a candle for the tail. Nothing much more to say. Model on.
Yeah, that's going to be
nice,
good.
James.
Start the diary. Well.
Yeah, I like that.
Look nice if you crashed it, wouldn't it?
And sadly, that's it for the forum. Just 3 pages this week. Wow. We're going to slide straight into Facebook. Please, Lord, let it go smoothly.
Right. There we go.
I swear down, if anybody messages me, I will fill my car to the brim with fuel and bring my baseball bat to see you. Just saying. It should all be switched off, but anyway, we'll kick off on Face Ache this week with Mr. David Right. Oh, it's a weird spelling. His next project has started. It's a 1969 Beetle from the Tamiya stable. So far, he's sanded and primed the body, wheels, and assembled the engine using UMP thinny sticks and, of course, UMP primer for the build. It's out of the box and will be finished in a authentic-ish VW colour. And he hopes he can do this one justice.
Cool.
Nice.
Really good.
Oh, Mr. Dan Cook.
That's nice.
This is a 72nd Bandai Thai Advanced Darth's dump truck. He's primed in UMP black primer and painted in XF19 and XF2 brew. Wow. Detail brush painted with Vallejo Model Air and metal colour. A coat of aqua gloss, then the UMP Dark Dirt Wash. The Trench was primed in UMP Grey and white mix, dusted in metal slag.
That's nice.
I do like that. He's got his colours bang on.
Yep, that's good.
Mr. Stuart Avery. Oh, this is... I need to swallow a pop for this one. He's finished this diorama for the Tamiya British Army 6-pounder anti-tank gun. The frame was from Poundland, then filled with non-cracked polyfiller. After the polyfiller had dried and the resin treat from a company called Mark III was applied with CA glue, then the whole base was primed with black UMP primer. Then the Woodland Scenics medium ballast was applied with ordinary PVA glue. Once dry, the paint was added for the tracks with Tamiya XF57 buff. Hang on, let me just... Either did the track way was painted XF58. Wow. The tree was also painted with Tamiya XF10 flat brown, and then a clear coat was applied and a dark dirt wash.
I think we can sum this up by saying it's a very nice dio.
Yes.
I'll just leave it there. We're going to be there all day reading that.
And he's have a great weekend at the bench and happy modelling.
Well done, Stu. Fantastic.
I've got to say, though, is grass and bushes
Isn't it?
good.
Looking good, Stu.
Yep.
I like it a lot, apart from...
I get a lot.
A lot.
This is Mr. Nigel Kelsall next.
Ooh.
And this is
The bear cat.
Primer was UMP black, then Tamiya paints, weathered using UMP dark dirt wash and watercolor pencils. It's taken him an age to get this far, so moving on to something else before thinking about oils, etc. Might get around to adding that one day. Who knows? Or cares? Cheers for looking, Nige.
Looking good, mate.
Yep.
Nice.
Well
I
done.
like that.
Well done, Nige.
It's coming on a bundle, is that, boy?
Yeah.
We quick on his last build.
Yeah. This is Mr. George Johnson next. This is his whip on a 132nd Zukimura DO335.
That's looking good.
He's added a couple of wires and Zukimura aftermarket seatbelt set. He's painted using Mission Models paint and AK metallics.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Not an easy one, there.
No. This is Mr. Peter Thompson next.
Well, that's not an easy one either.
He says, "Hi everyone, aka Crystal Eagle. This is his 124th Airfix Typhoon."
Oh,
Wow. Kit it was always scared to build. He saw some others work online and thought he's got to at least give it a go. This is completely out of the box build, apart from fabric seatbelts he bought off eBay. He cut the fuselage where the engine would hide off. He wanted to display this if he could, and built the Tiffy from there. He's used lots of paint. He's used Vallejo Ocean Grey, Light Grey, Dark Green Camo, flat yellow in the gun bays, and steel. He's used every metallic he could in the cockpit and engine. He stretched loads and loads of sprue, painted it and clear coated for strength, and went all through cage into engine. He tried to make it connect everywhere, then to loads of different coloured tubes, and tried to attach them wherever visible to hopefully really make the model pop.
I'd love to see a close-up of all that tubing there in the cockpit.
He's clear coated the model and did a black, brown, and concrete wash. Minor chipping, tried to make it look used but not knackered, and dull coated. Oops, forgot about the decals. Set and sold those, and he's quite pleased. And he hopes you like it. It was so terrified of.
That was very good.
Very nice.
That's
Yep.
really nice, man.
Really nice, that.
Crack and build that one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's good work.
It's not I will build. Definitely not.
Lovely stuff.
This is Mr. Scott Blowis next. And he's getting to a very slow start this year. Working on a Tamiya 7.5 centimeter anti-tank gun. It's a Pack 40. He's going to paint it in an African core theme to go with his next build of a Hanamag 251 half track.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is Mr. Ivan Jensen Taylor. Apparently, he's not done an awful lot of anything apart from work. So, with what time he had at the bench, he just wanted to paint rather than build. One night, he stuck together one of the 132nd Russian pilots, painted over the past 2 days at silly time in the morning. This was never intended to be a masterpiece, but rather a getting back into painting figures lesson. This one was all about learning new things, all painted in Andrea and Vallejo acrylics.
Very nice, mate. It really is.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, ow.
What? Oh.
Ooh.
I knew Norman would do that.
Yeah, I've got about 4 of these kits.
This is Mr. John Newton. He says, look what he found. It's a 1950s Revell H-19 rescue helicopter. It's his favourite copter because of all the 50s and 60s movies and TV shows it was in, and because it's the best looking. There was enough flash that you could almost make a second one. Is used trem-clad, aluminium, charters, acrylic, and a variety of testers paint.
Cool.
Yeah. It's not an easy kit neither because it's real old.
Yeah, that's going to be ancient. Looks good though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is Mr. James Skiffin. This is his Huey from a different side, and he's used gloss coat from Winsor & Newton, and the decals are applied.
Neat.
Awesome stuff. I like this next one too. This is Mr. David Barkley next.
Good.
And he just finished this 1/24th Tamiya Merc AMG GT3. It's a great kit. SK decals. Primary colours were splash semi-gloss black and 2K clear, as well as Mr. Colour fluorescent green 175.
That's very good.
I do like that.
Brilliant. I like that.
Even got the Haribo bear on and all.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Pete Smith next. One of 3 projects currently on the bench is Tamiya's 135th Humvee. He's just finished off the base for this using a plethora of paints, pigments, and extras, some homemade and others shop bought. I've got to say, I quite like the fencing what he's got in there.
I thought it was better on the fence than that one though.
That's good, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
good.
I really like that. I also like the rubbish, you know, the water bottle and the Coke cans and stuff on the side of the road bin. That looks good.
Very cool.
I like that a lot.
Like it a lot.
Oh, Mr. Clinton Eels, Owl Chunk over there in
Australia.
I was going to say something really bad, and then I edited myself, and then you jumped in. Nice one.
Yep.
It says this week he's finished his 135th Tamiya cargo truck and 135th Tamiya Willys Jeep. Both primed with Tamiya grey primer and base coated in Tamiya XF62 olive drab and weathered with Tamiya Weathering Masters powder, and finished in TS80 flat clear. Great fun build, and have a great weekend, everybody.
Very good, Chunk. Looks good, mate.
That looks really good, Chuck. Nice one.
You know, first time I looked at that picture, I never even noticed Jeep.
No, I don't think you either.
I didn't either until I looked. I seen their Willys
I
Jeep.
would say it took me 2 looks to figure out, oh, there's a Jeep in there and all.
That's
But
nice.
he has
Chunk.
done,
Good work, man.
well, I want Facebook move. And he has got a second one in. But this has been sneaky because this one's been put in an hour ago.
That's all right. If it's week to week, you're fine.
And this week he's been working on a 125th Revell 66 Chevy El Camino. It's primed into a pink primer, and the body is Model Masters Plum Crazy. The wheels are XF56 metallic grey. The subframe is X18. Interior is XF18, XF56, XF52. It's a nice, fun kit, and have a great weekend.
Excellent looking good, Chunk. It's a cool colour.
It is a nice colour.
I wish we could get those Model Master Testers Mad paints over here.
Yes.
Can't get them, though. Shame.
Oh, this is Mr. Paul Bertland.
Oh!
And this is his Fujimi 124th McLaren MP4-12C. It's primed in UMP white primer and sprayed in McLaren orange/yellow. Hobby Design Golf decals and Scale Motorsport carbon decals.
Oh yes, great kit, great decal.
I like that orange as well.
Yeah, it's all 2K now. It should hopefully be finished at some point tomorrow. Hopefully.
This is Mr. Radham Effenberger next. Sorry for the double form on the post, but this was closed an hour before Mark. 1 hour before Mark, eh? But he presents you his current whip of Revels HE219. Yoo-hoo! He's not happy how this monster of a plane fits. It needs a load of filler, but on the other hand, for the price, and the other bird in same scale is from Zukimura for triple the Revels price. He had to bite the bullet, and I hope it will come out great. Nice live and great weekend, lads.
All right.
Somebody's pinched off his plane.
I know.
Yeah.
It does look like a filler queen, though, doesn't it? I like what Julian's doing with this. This is Mr. Julian Salathiel. This is his Tamiya 135th Cool Wagon for the wheeled vehicles GB. He's painted it in MMP and Vallejo. He plans to put it on a large dial with a Tamiya M8 in the future. He's not 100% happy with the shading, but it should be fine once he's muddied it up a bit.
That's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
I like it. Nice.
And I'm going to show this other picture only because it's not showing the actual thing. It's showing a mini
storage
and a top made from aluminium foil, and the bedroll is made from green stuff.
Nice.
Very good.
Nice.
Very nice.
I quite like the top. Just saying.
Oh, well, you're a sort of person who'd like a tarp.
rolled up and shoved somewhere.
Easy.
Yeah, good for protection.
This is Mr. Dan Edmonds for the final one of the week. And this week is finished as 124th Airstreamer Lamborghini Diablo GTR for Paul's Buddy build. Great kit let down by crap door fitment. So he glued them down. He's used UMP primers, Splash, Aranthio, Argos, Splash 2K, and various Vallejo metal colours with the Apex. Have a great show and a wonderful weekend all.
Superb.
Nice.
Dan, if you're watching, was the only issue with that kit the door? Was everything else all right? It wasn't too fiddly? Because if it was, I'm keeping mine. Because that Aventador just killed it for me.
I want to say, looking at it, it were a good kit. Because I have paid quite a lot of attention to that one.
I think, to be honest, it's just the fact it's that SV. I think said Labrador. I don't know why. Aventador, because it was so fiddly with all the body panels. Because the standard Aventador, those panels are all molded into the plastic.
Yeah.
I think that's what killed it for me. I might keep my Diablo things. I wanted to do that. And there's not a great fit. Brother than that, all right?
Diablo's a good-looking car.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that as well. Other than that, was just, you're right, I'm going to keep my Diablo then, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan. And thanks, Dan, Mr. Scattergood as well. Right, so you've got a timer on screen. Someone's feeding back. John, I'm guessing it's you again. We're going to have to try and sort that, John.
It's not me this time.
No, it's not you. You sound like... so you got 5 minutes now. It's on Norman's screen, which you should be able to see if I stop presenting Dan. There we go. Hope that'll pop up on screen. So you're going to get one vote. So try and put the person who you're voting for and whatever kit it was as well in there to help Tim out. For 5 minutes after that's up, Tim will tally them up. And the most popular build of the week gets a UMP goodie bag. It's that simple. Time's on screen. When you're ready, Norman. Tim?
Ready?
Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Recount starts.
I'm going to little recap now. Maverick 231 with his 172nd MiG-29. Then Newbie Knob with his Honda CB750. We have Gary 30 with the Alfa Romeo 155. We have Tomcat 64 with his SU27 in 72nd scale. We have Beeswatt 12 with a 48th scale Tornado, as Les would say, F3. Novarus with a Mini Cooper S. We have F27 Pax with his 1/144th Welsh Models Armstrong Whitworth Series 100. We have Warped Crisis with the Rat Rod, Hot Rod type arrangement. We have One Mac with his Tamiya F16C in 32nd scale. We have Two Kids No Sleep with his Testarossa, his Poacher Testarossa in 1/8 scale with his real leather, his real kangaroo leather. We have Kiwi Gav with his Hiroshima Nissan Fairlady Z33 Top Secret. I do like that green. We have Sheppy with his 1/32nd wings figure of Max Emmelman and his 1/32nd Fokker 2 cockpit and engine. We have El Capitan with his mini art diorama. We have Warped Crisis again with his welding. Say nothing, John. We have Efikovic with his Tamiya Spitfire and Fokker Wolf 190D-9 cockpit type arrangement things. Paul's Lamborghini Aventador.
Boo!
I knew that would come in. Rally Chef, Mr. Ian Douthwaite with his chassis for his Cartwright trailer and DAF truck. We have Tim Plastic with the Brandenburg. Quickly. I'll run out of time. We have Modeler in a Shed, Mr. Sean Bradder, with his Demonic Creations, Rick and Morty. We have Totally Scale Model Steve with his massive Imperial Star Destroyer that's going to get lit up, I know it is. And Mr. James Skiffins again with his Huey, or his crashed Huey. Quickly jump into Face Ache again. Mr. David Wright with his 1969 Beetle from Tamiya. We've got Mr. Dan Cook with his Darth dump truck, apparently. His Bandai TIE Fighter arrangement. We've got Mr. Stuart Avery with his excellent Dio. We've got Mr. Nigel Kelsall with his 48th scale Bearcat. We have Mr. George Johnson with his 32nd Zukimura DO335 tail. We have Mr. Peter Thompson, aka Crystal Eagle, with his Airfix Typhoon in 1/24th scale.
Vote for me on that one, please, Tim.
So which one?
The Typhoon.
Typhoon.
Do you know what? Throw mine in for that one and all, Timbo. We have Mr. Scott.
Is that Pete's Typhoon, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
We have Mr. Scott Blowis and his Pack 40 gun. We have Mr. Ivan Jensen Taylor with his Russian Pilot. We have Mr. John Newton.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
His,
He's doing so well as well.
Back.
Oh, still talking.
Oh.
That's easy for him to say. I don't know, you can't get the stack, and he was doing so well and all. There we go. Got 15 seconds.
We thought about beating him with a clock. We have now.
Tim?
Yeah.
Put me down for Dan Edmonds Lambo.
Cool.
Oh, my internet cut out.
We know.
It?
3, 2, 1.
And anyway, there's
I'm counting, sorry.
there were loads of others anyway.
I know which one I want, but I don't know who built it. I can't remember his name.
What was
It was Harry Bokar.
David.
Yes, that's
Say Haribo Car, we know what it is.
It's
David Harkley.
Yeah, that's me, Tim, that one.
Okay.
And we had a few others that all got missed. My internet broke.
Love the Typhoon.
Yeah, that Typhoon, it's...
Now,
yeah.
Peter has technically won before, but by default. Because I think Gil gave him the win instead.
Ah, yes.
Correct. Yes, that's correct.
But he did say if he wins again, he'll do something with it.
Feeling any better, Norm?
I mean, no.
That's correct. Yeah. Oh. I'm just watching the snow, man. Look at it.
Oh, wow. This size of flakes of snow.
Yep.
We have nothing, man.
Oh, we're getting hammered at the moment.
Right. So that's okay. So that's that decided. So I think they've got most amount of votes for one kit out of anything. That's doing pretty well, but it's still got a very good scattered group. Yeah. So let's have a quick look down. What have we got in coming in third? We've got a joint third, the 148th Tornado and Paul's Lambo.
Oh.
Second up was Dan's Diablo.
Oh.
Dan, but yeah, out in front was Pete's Typhoon. So well done, Pete.
Nice one.
Well done, Pete.
Yeah, he's done really well with that, though, to be fair, Anthony.
Can't no more with that one.
Yeah, he's done really well with that.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice.
Well done, Peter. Lovely job.
Yes, congratulations. Beauty. Oh, beauty.
Well done.
Congrats. So there we go. Dan will put the thread up next week and we can get going again back to normal. And there we go. So congratulations, everyone. Well done, everyone that took part. And there we are. So that's that. Right, Tim.
Hello.
What do you be?
Can do.
Go on then.
I'm a can-do type of man.
I know.
You're a can-do top man. What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The kangaroo top man.
Oh.
Oh, Pete wants to donate his prize to second place. Who was that, Tim?
That was Dan's Diablo.
Oh, excellent. There you go, Dan. Well done.
Well done.
Mr. Edmonds. I have your name and address already, matey. I should get that out in the post. Yeah, well done. Thank you, Peter.
Well done, Peter.
Nice one.
Very generous.
Awesome.
So, for all you people that skip all the way to the end to watch my bit, because I know there's new people out there, and I do love you for it, I must say.
To the end.
Yeah, they do. They told me that my bit is the best. They told me that. Might be the only one person said that, and he might have been saying it sarcastically to me, but he said it. Anyway, so on Friday, the 1st of March, 7:30 normal time for us, UK time, on the ISM YouTube channel, Models for Heroes live auction. Please join us to help raise some money for this charity. Now, we haven't got a huge amount of kits yet, and we do definitely need some kits to make some money. So please, please, please have a look through your stash, see if there's something there you wouldn't mind giving to us to auction off for the charity. It would be very well appreciated. The kits do need to be sent to Malcolm at Models for Heroes, as he's organising doing the posting this time. Just need to put a little label inside the box saying that it's for the auction, and that's it. He will let me know what there is. Please, nothing started. If there's extras in the box, make sure you put it on the notes so people do know that there's extras in there. Other than that, please, if you can donate, that'd be wonderful. And if not, if you can be here on the night to put some bids forward and spend your money, that would be just as good. Thank you.
We need some donations, that's for sure.
Yeah. We have to start going through Paul's stash, otherwise.
Yeah.
That won't go well.
Nope.
So let's have a look through what we've got, because we've had quite a bit come up this week, which is quite nice. Now I must say this is one of the best looking planes
Oh yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, Comet. Really do love the Comet. And I was hoping 72 Comet, but I wasn't hoping to be Mac 2 because they're not the easiest kits in the world. But that's a beautiful looking plane. The Havilland Comet in 2 versions. You can do the Dan Air. I think Dan needs to do a Dan Air plane. He really does. And then the other one is in the RAF scheme for moving their troops around. You can get these over at Hannon's. They're £60, €69, $79 on that one. But yeah, fabulous looking plane. They also brought out from Mac 2 and 172 the Bristol Britannia. Another cool looking prop. I think it's a turbo prop they called that, wasn't it? So you've got Bristol Eagle, Caledonian, Bristol Britannia, and the British United and the Monarch on those ones. Quite cool. Again, Hannon's £60, €69, $79 on that one. Good looking plane. I showed this ages ago, but there's now out and available from Zabrano a 172 Russian Tsar tank. Completely bonkers looking tank thing. Not cheap. From Hannon's, £130, €149, $170. This is it's a resin kit in there. It's still going to be pretty big, but yeah, very different.
Look at the spokes on the wheel there. That's amazing.
Cool, isn't it?
Huge.
Really
I think, man, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. They look the little men there.
Wow.
Yeah, very weird. Well,
Is that plastic or resin?
Resin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very weird. Weird idea. I don't. The fact they built it, there was one. It rolled around. Whether it actually got anywhere, I don't know.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's like, a ditch wouldn't stop it, but a small bridge would.
Yeah.
Never get under that. A bit different.
I was just wondering how many times it blew its own spokes off.
Yeah. The possibility that happened quite a lot. Company called Avis, a bit of a look like from the Eastern Europe company. Do some quite strange looking planes. These are 172 scale, a short S cockle.
What the hell is that?
That's a flying boat.
Is that the engines on top?
Yeah.
With really long extended prop shafts.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell you what, it's a bit dicey for the pilot there, isn't it? Oh, just look at that out the window, put your stuff out the window. Ah!
You couldn't bail out, could you?
Well, you could.
Oh, Lord.
You could.
Slice them, dice them.
Yeah. And then you got short S4 satellite, which is Parker's tin kettle.
Okay.
Those are so
Oh,
weird.
that little satellite, that's cool.
That looks like it's going to nose over as soon as you try to land it, though.
If I'm correct, the cockle was actually a boat. It was a
Oh, yeah, it looks like a seaplane. You're right, yeah.
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 Plus, it's being shown flying over water.
And the whole shape of the one.
Yeah, and the fact the props are lifted up high.
Yeah. And
the pilot's got a snorkel on. He doesn't really, I'm joking.
No
They
parachute.
were probably designed just down the road from me.
short.
Short to Belfast.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool.
They did the short cylinder and all that.
Yep.
Oh, it's that company that did all
It's now called Bombardier.
Okay, so this is some of their very early designs. then.
RDA now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I say that satellite looks like it will nose over as soon as you try and land that thing. Doesn't look very stable, but yeah, funky looking little things. Out from a couple of different companies, you've got A Models doing a DA42 Dominator.
That's cool.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a drone plane.
I was going to say, how does the pilot see anything?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about the cockpit.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about cockpit glass on that one. I like it's called a Dominator. I like that.
I like that.
Big one of them for the cat.
Right. No, Martin's got a funny joke about that seaplane before. Comes with flea flippers. Oh, no, sorry. I thought it was funny. Never mind.
Right, then. Later.
My mistake. No, Martin, sorry.
And then you've got over on the other side, you've got the AA models, which is the P1HH Hammerhead demo. which again I'm not too sure whether it's a plane or a drone or they're just covered in the glass in it. But yeah, so the propellers are on the backwards.
What's UAV? Isn't that a drone?
Unmanned aerial vehicle.
Unmanned.
Yeah, I think that'll be a drone plane then, won't it?
The Hammerhead.
Yeah, interesting idea. Don't know why they put so many windows in a drone.
I think the Hammerhead's meant to be like a private aircraft. Like
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so the idea is you can get on it, it'll fly you somewhere without actually having to have a pilot. Oh, okay.
I don't know that I'd be trusting that.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, with this, the computer, the iPhone's going to fly you today.
There you go.
Updates halfway across the channel. Model Collector's got some weird. Oh, I forgot yours. Model Collector's got some weird ass looking thing come out and available over at eModels. They've got that 172, the Trager.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Little German tank with it was going to be like an E100 turret on the top. I don't know if it's. I haven't had a chance to have a proper look to see if you actually get some of the robots in it. I'd hope you do.
Got your name all over that, John. Sharp.
Nah, it's German.
So?
It's future German.
Yeah.
It could be Russian. You could paint it Russian.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
It could be green. It could be Russian.
Yeah. E100 turret at the front, a Kubel flak, I think they call those turrets at the back with the little ball turret with the flat guns at the top. EMO's £35. I'm going to go. It's 39 euros and $6 on that one. Saw this one and I thought, oh, that's got Norm's name all over it. Then I realised it's the Royal Navy.
That's nice, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of our clubs already built it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Good kit.
Very good, he reckons.
Cool. So it's the WS51 Dragonfly HR3. Nice. Was it a sea rescue? Was it that one?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Not too badly priced, really. Went for 148. E-models £30.50, 34 euros, $40 on that one. Good little flying thingy. The Airfixers 148 Mustang Mark IV is out and about. You can get that one. You can do it in American or RAF. Oh, no, second, they're both RAF actually, aren't they?
Well, yeah, unless it's Aussie, but there it looks RAF.
There's RAF roundels.
Can't quite see on the pic.
Goody bird. I thought all the British ones were actually camoed. I don't know. Anyway, E-models £18.89, 21 euros, $25. That always a good Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
The Airfix Sea Fury FB11 export version is available. Good looking plane though. E-models £22.49, 26 euros, $29. Good looking plane. There's a lot of little figures available if you're doing your 172s. These are seasoned miniatures figure sets. So you got World War II German tank riders, modern Western tank crew, German and Israel. You got Middle East militia, Iraqi, Syria, with two guys on the floor doing something, and modern US tank crews with armed forces. £7.19 each. £7.19 each. €8, $9 on that lot. You get a lot of figures, like 32 figures in each pack.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. You get quite a lot. Yeah.
The German tank fire.
So if you're into within 172 figures, that's quite a useful little set there. MIG Ammo brought out a book on the Blitzkrieg's Lightning War, showing you all the stuff that was used during those periods. E-models £25, 29 euros, $32. If you like your grey German armour, that's perfect. Got some good references.
Picture of Dan looking at his sat nav and his Fiesta.
Yes, it is. Did you know? He's got his helmet out as well.
Dan's in the toilet now. He's probably got his helmet in his hand.
Yeah.
What?
I don't want to know that.
How's up on the door?
So for the German Army uniforms, they've also brought out a book by MIG Ammo. Literally all based about their uniforms and all the different apparatus they used to wear. E-model was £25, €29, $32 on that. Now on the news of some of the new stuff, we've got Tamir's 124 tied to hybrid LMP1. This is an all brand spanking new kit. Looks to be what we can work out as a curbside. You've got a mix of having to paint and decal to get the finish on there. The white and black is paint, and the red looks to be the decals. You get a marked out mask set that you're gonna have to cut yourself. Good amount of decals on there for all the markings. You get a little bit of carbon fiber, a little bit of photo etch, and all the wheel markings as well on there. You can do a pre-order from this over at Spot Model, which is £48, €55, $62. It is also over on Hero Boy as well. It's going to be quite a bit more expensive. You're looking at 55, near £60. They're saying.
I watched that card today. I was watching a film called Gentlemen Racers, which is all about amateur drivers. Each LMP1 and LMP2 team in the European Championship have to have one amateur driver out of the 3.
Oh yeah.
And these guys are mega rich. It showed you quite a bit of that. It was cool as hell, that thing.
Yeah. This is the rich kids something to do to waste the time.
Yeah.
It gives them something to do because they've got so much money they don't need to work. The guy that I worked on is McLaren. He races the Porsches in the
Super Cup
in the Le Mans series. He races the Porsches. This is something to do.
£6.5 million a year.
Well, that
driving while he was just an amateur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make crazy, isn't it?
Happy
Good looking car as well. Very fancy looking car, that. Over at Prim Hobbies, he's got as a pre-order. Ed's got the new Revel Porsche 934, £23.50, €27, $30 on that one. That's on a pre-order.
Nice.
That's nice.
The Model Collect 172 B52H is over with Frey at the Model Emporium. £75, €85, $28. That's a beast of a kit, that thing. That's got a lot of cruise missiles and a lot of bombs. That's impressive. Great plane. Also, Model Collect are making the most of these B-52s. They're doing the B-52G, which is the early type from 67 to 72, which is in the linebacker from linebacker 2 from the Vietnam War era. So the plane is perfect for a certain operation from that era.
That'd be a good size, Tim, wouldn't it? 172nd.
Huge. That's a big. It's 673 wide, 783 length. Sorry, length is 637, width 783. It's big.
78 centimeters.
Yeah.
Nearly 3 feet.
Yeah, it's a big old lump, that thing. Cool as hell, but big old lump. We've got some of the main tune tanks. You can get the Panzer IV and the little M5 Stuart. I like the little M5. E-models, £11.69, €13, $15 on those. You've also got coming out in the soon to be on this is the German heavy tank Tiger P, which is quite a design on that one with a little turret right in the front. And they're also doing a US B-24.
Yeah, John, you bought the wrong kit, mate. That's what I should have.
No, I wouldn't be out so much money.
Yeah,
exactly.
And the wings are the correct shape on there.
Maybe a little scratch build here.
There you go.
So Alpha Models have got the 1/18 scale Huracan Performante.
God.
That's such a good looking car. And this is a big scale, big size model, and it's not a bad price for it. Hero Boy, £230, $263, $301. You'd be lucky if you can get a 124 resin kit for about that price at the moment. So value for money, that's a good buy, that one. A lot of kit. Very nice looking car.
Nice.
Hobby design set, a new hobby design for the R32. You can turn it into a trust greedy race and aero detail upset.
I like that.
Cool.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah. Very cool.
Like the wheels and the kit on it. Very cool. Yeah, Hero is £60, €69, $79 on that. Very cool. From Edward, coming out soon. This is all for the Tempest Mark V. You've got an early and a late big sin sets. You get the cockpit, flaps, belts, resin exhaust, resin wheels, and masking set for that one. You can also buy as a separate part is the bronze leg undercarriage. And then if you want to, you can actually buy the separate part from Brassing on that one. So nice little sets for the Tempest, their new one. Hysterex have got a load of new figures coming at the moment. These are all £36, €41, $47 each on this one. So you've got Nut Planet's 112 bust Viper and on EB. Yeah, on EB. On EB. 124 scale resin figure, the Reaper Black Cohort.
Is that the skeleton-looking thing?
Hey?
The skeleton-looking thing?
I'll be to get to that in a minute. Just wait. Come on now.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, you got Leopard and Puma at the top there from the Black Cohort Reaper series.
Thundercats are on the loose.
That's the bird in the middle at the bottom, half bad back in the morning.
Yeah. Nut Planets 120 scale Overwatcher. Yeah, she looks a bit rough, doesn't she? Beat you up. And then you got the Advanced Guard heavy charger, where with the skeleton looking helmet on and a good old gun in it.
Oh, gang back from pinching his loaf.
Well, put it this way, I floated.
Oh.
And then Nuts Planets have also got this one coming out in one Advanced Guard heavy gunner.
Well, that's cool.
Runs around with a midi gun, don't you? Love it.
Would you imagine recoil off that gun wide open?
I bet it wouldn't be too tough.
That's going to be all over. You're hitting everything and nothing.
There's no aiming, there's just spraying, isn't there?
Yeah, that's just everything there.
I could try and pray. Should we try reword that, Paul?
Don't get at me hair. Okay.
Yeah, that's one. Or the Hysterex, £39.60, $52 on that one. But that is very cool looking. Love his big gun.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Nuts Planet, call sign Goshhawk. Lady with a bow and arrow.
Goshwhack.
Bushwhack, yeah.
Goshwhack.
Goshwhack.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's going to say Goshawk.
Yeah. So. I think somebody's had a Friday moment, haven't they, there, Tim?
You know what? I wrote that the other day, so I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Have you had a drink?
Oh, what's your call sign? My call sign.
Involved in this one.
Eagle to Goshwhack. Eagle to Goshwhack. Come in, Goshwhack.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Goshwhack, yeah.
Maybe you would think of something that begins with a W, Tim, you know?
I read yesterday, and I may have overlooked the spelling there. Oh dear. Moving on. Anyway, it's quite expensive, that one. £92, $105. Oh gosh, whacked you myself.
Like that's your new nickname, Tim. Oh gosh, whack.
I think that's going to be sticking for a while. Even though it's like something happens and it sort of seems to stick for a while. I just went and gosh whacked.
I think Dan just finished off doing that.
I think it's me. Gosh whack put Dan.
Oh dear, Timothy.
Cheese little why just gosh whacked everywhere.
I think we need to make an entry into the Urban Dictionary for that one, don't we?
Oh dear.
Start an overhaul.
Tim, I think you need a dictionary all to yourself, mate.
I could start writing one.
Oh, Tim never changed, mate.
Oh, I know. If it was a gosh whack, Dan would have it everywhere.
I'll just reiterate that everybody's only jealous.
Yeah, everyone doesn't know what we're on about, though.
Yeah.
Maybe you should tell them.
No. Timothy.
Moving on. So,
What we're looking at next?
are up in their line of their 135 armored car to go along with their Lanchester. I'll get that right. This is the Romfeld Panzerwagen. I must say that really does look cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Love the slopes and the angles on it. It looks really, really good.
Is that wooden wheels or is it?
Dan, don't be smiling.
That could be, Norm. Yeah, it could be.
And yet behind that, it's probably got wooden wheels and it's just got massive metal discs over the top. Yeah, that's probably very likely. Very normal.
Everything's standing out the back and gosh whack.
It's gosh whack space.
I nearly said the wrong thing then.
I know.
Hang on. What's the wrong thing to say?
I just put gosh wanked.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh. Then to go along with some of their little egg ships, I'm going to call them. They're doing a harbour in
cool.
industrial age.
I like that.
It's cool, isn't it? Like a little tugboat, a little train.
Yeah. Little airship at the top as well.
Yeah. Cool little idea. Got some sci-fi coming out. Got the Star Wars R2-Q5.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know what. I've never don't know what he's from.
It's Imperial R2, isn't it?
I'm going to say he's the one that spied. Now, let me get this right.
BB-8 in under the cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good point. Yeah. There you go. You got the new Gypsy Avenger from the final battle specification with the big rocket he straps himself onto.
Oh yeah, on second one, yeah.
Yeah, the second one where he grabs hold of that big rocket and he holds on really tight and it shoots him off.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, sounds like Saturday night in Dan's bedroom.
I'm going to stay away from that one.
You got the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Millennium Falcon.
I like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Thinking it one.
But you can never have too many Falcons.
You can never have too many Falcons.
Too many gosh whack.
Gosh whack, that's going to stick with you for a long time.
Oh, isn't it now? You got the Soviet T-130B Swamp Bulldozer. Like a bit of a digger and bulldozer.
Oh, there's my Alfa Romeo. That's nice.
Yeah. Brand spanking new molds from Alfa Romeo for the 8C230. Now, I'm amazed that the Italieri have done a whole brand spanking new mold of this. I bet they haven't. I bet that's an old kit with some new parts molded.
Yes.
They do this.
I want to say it's not telling you which parts.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be crap, unfortunately.
Yeah, there'll be some bits that are new, and then there'll be some parts that aren't. Hopefully, the wheels will be new.
And the exhaust.
And the chassis and the exhaust. And the rest of it you can sort of make do with. It's the bits that you can't really do too much about. Anyway, it's
what's that in between the wheels? Is that the petrol tank filler?
Or is that probably is. Know that. Yeah. Of course.
So pretty much the driver's pretty much sat on a bomb.
Yeah.
All those old cars have just a big bomb.
I think the gas tank is in the back behind the seat. I don't know what that thing has about him.
Some of those cars used to have a driver and a co-pilot, and he would have to pressurize a fuel pump. Used to see him sitting, looking backwards, pulling this like brush shaft back and forward like that, you know.
Again, Saturday night in Dan's bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway, it'll be nice to see what it's like when it comes out, but I have a sneaky feeling that's probably an older kit rebox.
I'm with Clive in the chat. He says it's car wrap. You never know. You never know.
Let's have fingers crossed, because I'm gonna say that's a very good looking car.
It is
very nice looking car. On the side of armor stuff, Tamiya are doing a boxing of their little SS100 in their little 148 Scout. That's really quite good. And it's tying along an Italieri 148 Flak 37. That might not be as good. So 2 very different kits in that box.
Yeah.
Das Works are doing a 3 centimeter flak Verling. Quite different to the old Tamir ones and that you used to see about with the different barrels on there. Look quite nice. Ryefield models. So they're going to be doing the 122 millimeter Syrian self-propelled howitzer. So that's a T-34 with a massive gun strapped to the top of it.
Cool.
They're going to be doing Whitman's Tigers, number 504 and 1331 with a full interior. And then they're going to be doing a Sherman M4A3 Easy 8.
Easy 8, yeah, nice.
That's always a good looking tank. So yeah, that'll be probably quite good from Ryefield. It'd be nice to see one with a full interior because they've never really done a Sherman with a full interior. The Tasker's always looked like it could, but no one's ever done one, which has always been a shame.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm sure that'll sell very well. From Plus Model, they've done some like World War One style type of things moving around. They've done an ammunition trailer for the Daimler Zug. And then they do the Daimler Zug, which is the tractor unit for it.
I quite like that.
Yeah. Very cool 2 things. That's probably set you back about 300 quid for those 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't cheap Plus Model, but they do some nice stuff. Good idea.
I'm going to say it's the quality that they do as well.
Yeah, it is very good. Very good quality resin. Very good.
Looks very cool.
Yeah, very nice. Moving on. Classy Hobby. Paul got one of their kits a little while ago. They're doing a 1/16 scale Stuart M58.
Wow.
I would say that is a brilliant little tank, and 1/16 scale, that would be a lovely scale for that.
Mm-hmm.
Photo etch parts, workable tracks, clear plastic with high quality
Decals.
Did you actually?
Yes, I'm gonna go. Yeah, good point. Yeah, that price is decal there. But that's not gonna have any interior. That will just be an exterior kit. I think yours was about £110. It Paul, something about that.
What?
How much was your kit? About 110, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully about the same sort of.
Look really nice kits.
Was there a Tiger tank they brought out before?
Was that Sam?
Did they bring out the Tiger in that scale?
No, it was a Panther 2 I had.
Panther 2, yeah. I knew it was German.
Yeah, cool. It was cool. I love it, Stuart. Very nice.
Cool lot.
Tacom have got a couple of things coming out. They've got a Berg Panzer 2, one with a massive crane. That's really quite cool. I think AFE Club did a kit. It's one of their older kits, but still quite good. But Tacom's going to do one. And they're going to do the M46 Patton as well with the big searchlight on the front. Very nice. To me, I've got a few things announced. They're going to be re-releasing the Fry 312B with a photo etch set for it.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
What is it?
Ferrari 312B.
Oh, cool.
The one below it's
what's the bottom one?
333. The
What's
bottom.
the below it?
That bottom one's they call that a Lola.
Oh, yeah.
P90 is it or something?
Yeah, they're going to be re-releasing that, and I imagine that'll probably have a little bit of photo etch with it as well. So they're re-popping out the old ones. We're quite nice.
Yeah.
Really hard to get them.
If they can keep that up, there's some really special ones out there, so that'd be quite nice to get.
Yeah.
But like that Tyrrell came around and went very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking you want one, do get them when you've got the chance, because that 6-wheeler Tyrrell just vanished and now you can't really get them at all.
Yeah, bought one.
Yeah.
I like that Ferrari at the top.
Yeah, I'll say that.
That's the era that I like. That era.
Yeah, that's a lovely looking Ferrari. That is
beautiful.
On the armor side of things, they're doing a couple of Japanese tanks. They're doing the Japanese Type 3 medium, the tank, the Chinu, and then they're doing a Type 5 medium, the Chiri.
Chai-Rai.
Hey?
Chai-Rai.
Oh, is it Chai-Rai?
Oh,
Okay. And Chai-Nu then? Is that the Chai-Nu, the other one then? Yeah.
Chai-Nu, yeah.
Yeah. I'll say the Chai-Ri, I actually quite like the shape of that. It's quite a nice looking.
You know, if you string all them together, Tim, you'll sound like Dick Van Dyke off of Mary Poppins.
Chimney.
Oh, thanks, Dan. Big model. They're doing some reboxes of the Eastern Express B737-300. They're calling a Profit Pack, metal landing gear, mask set, photo etch, and then loads of different options of different boxes. For this one, you can do EasyJet, Iberia, Bulgaria Air, BMI Baby. That's the main ones on there.
Where's Ryanair? That's the biggest one.
Well, I was wondering that, but they mustn't fly 737-300.
No, they fly 200s.
Yeah. So Hannon's £19, €22, and $27.
I'm probably going to jinx myself now, but I think Ryanair is quite a good airline.
What?
Yeah, you are. Right. Moving on.
Oh, it's
Sorry, boy.
Sam. Somebody will get it, doing it.
Nope.
Moving on to when we all goswhacked ourselves.
Hello.
Oh, I'm gosh-whacking right now.
I'm gosh whacking so hard.
So, Mick Black's announced a load of kits coming out this year. Well, let's hope they do anyway this year.
Oh, they will. If they're announcing them, they'll come out.
Yeah, they aren't pretty too bad. They're not like Bell kits. So we've got the new 911 Porsche GT3 RS. So you can do the Pink Pig, or you can do the Rothman's car, which isn't Rothman's, but they look so damn good.
They're very cool.
BMW M8 GTE. That's a fantastic looking car, that one. They're doing the McLaren MP4 2C. That's quite an early one.
Yeah.
Not the bestest, but I've never seen a Marlboro with a yellow before.
No, it's supposed to be red. It's just a crap picture.
No, the top one's red. That's two different options. You get red and a yellow.
Never seen the other one.
That does look faded.
I've never seen the yellow one.
Even I was a bit like, why is it yellow?
That's probably about 40 years later.
Hold on, let's see the
There's
driver.
two decal sets, though.
Yeah, no, because look at the shell badge down the front's got the red on it, so it should have. If it's going to be red, it would be red.
Yeah.
Maybe they did a red and a yellow. I don't know. I've never seen that before like that.
Ferrari's racing colour was yellow anyway, wasn't it?
It's Keke Rosberg and it must have been Alain Prost, isn't
Alain
it?
Prost, yeah. That's Prost and the faded one. No, Prost and the red one.
So is it Keke Rosberg raced the Marlboro number 2? Anyway, let's move along. They're also doing the rally Porsche 911, proper Rothman's Porsche racing.
I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. I like 2 different wheels on it as well.
I was going to say I like them. You beat me to it then, Tim. Are they original Porsche fronts and BBS backs?
They've just been whatever they must have been using at the time. I don't know why they were.
I've seen that car in real life, Tim Race.
Cool.
Jimmy Coleman had one. He's from down south. He raced for Porsche.
Technically, though, would that have been 4-wheel drive or just rear-wheel drive?
Just rear.
So
that one was 4-wheel drive.
I thought it was 4-wheel.
So front wheels, then all they needed to do was just point them in the right direction. It could be anything really. That's probably why they had narrow ones.
That would have been rear-wheel drive only.
I always find it really weird when you see these cars. When you see a Porsche doing rally, it just seems totally off. Whenever you usually see Porsches, they're usually either on the road or doing racetracks. When you see them doing a rally, it just seems so alien to it. But they did pretty well.
I knew a guy had
the 959 Gary Dakar.
Yeah.
The 959 did it as well.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep. But that car there also, there was a guy over here also did rally cross on that round the quarry.
Hell.
Seriously, nuts.
But he was angry.
He was. He wrecked it.
Some more options for they're going to be doing on the 911 GT3. That's a good looking car.
Yeah, I like that.
I really do like that. That's cool as hell.
I like the colours.
Yeah, very cool.
Chevrolet Cruze are doing the 2013 World Championship World Champion.
I kind of like that as well.
That one's a bit meh. Yeah, I'm a bit meh about that one. Yeah.
If I'm honest, it needs to be blue and it needs to be Silverline. I know they weren't winners, but
yeah, but that's Yvonne Muller's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looked better with potato on the window.
Yeah. Nice. And this is the one that made us gospel.
Oh, yes. Yeah, right there. Awesome.
I love its jumping.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Air in a track car. That's me.
I absolutely loved my B5 Audi. Really loved it. And they're good. They were good cars. They just cost a damn fortune to keep going on the road.
That's a cool entry, that one.
Yeah, very glad to see that one. They've got the BMW M1 Group 5.
Yeah. That's an easy kit model.
Hey?
They all said easy kit model.
Oh, no. Not noticed that.
On that left page, there's a left page there that says it.
Yeah.
Don't know what's on the left page of that, though. So are these different? Are these like snap tights or what?
I don't know. I've never seen that before.
More likely.
Yeah, Gary, that's got your attention on it, that A4. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there.
These ones don't. We know what these are. That's the 935 with the Lehman's Paul Newman's.
Your chicken tire.
Le Mans Paul Newman.
Sorry, 1979. See, it's in bad spelling. This, not my fault. 1979 Le Mans Paul Newman, number 70.
I like that.
Yeah,
those were Coca-Cola.
Looks so much better in the red, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Hawaiian Tropic, very cool. Oh, didn't centralise that picture very well. So this is another one of those easy model kits, and that's a shame because that's a Nissan 280Z.
Yeah, it's going to make them easy model.
Yeah.
Probably painted and
I
decal.
want to say you don't think they're already pre-painted, do you?
Maybe. Not sure. I've not heard of this easy model kit from them before. Another 1971 Le Mans winner, number 41.
Yeah.
Not as good as the Hawaii one.
Bit uninspiring.
Yeah.
I like the wheels. That's about
Yeah,
it.
the wheels are good.
Yeah, the rest of it's a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit inspiring. They're cool.
Oh, that.
If anyone wants to buy a Tammy off, and I've got the Jägermeister Tammy one for sale.
Now, hang on. Here's the problem. Easy kit model.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder what this means.
Okay, it might not be for sale. Tammy one's basically an easy kit anyway.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
I'm renting it though, to be fair.
And then they're doing the Audi R8 Le Mans.
Oh, yeah.
Which will be great because that's used all over the world and
lovely.
So that'll be great for the deco watch rooms on that one.
BEA.
Rear wing's going to be a pig to stick on.
Yeah, it's an upside downy wing. The same wing that comes on the Lambo.
Yeah.
But that pretty much is that is pretty much the Huracan.
Very nice.
That's it. Good night, everyone.
Oh, we're going. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Right, very cool. Yeah, I think me and Sam will be spending a bit of money.
Absolutely.
It's going to get expensive.
It'll be a deal here.
Back to Kate's car. It was yellow because Marlboro. Katie Rosberg's car was yellow because Marlboro introduced this brand of cigarettes called Marlboro Lights.
All right.
Further up.
Oh, okay. There you go. So it was. I think I've never seen a yellow one. So there we are.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. So I've just been reading them.
Martin's bye. It says bye.
Yeah, make sure they give you.
There we go. Nice one, Timmy. Well done.
Cool.
Great kits in there. Like I say, me and Sam are going to be spending some money on kits.
You're going to be shortly.
Yep.
See that? There we go. Right. I'm going. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
So long.
Should we do our last giveaway? I think we
The
will.
loo.
Do our last giveaway?
Last giveaway.
Winning on?
I'm here, mate.
Right. So, last giveaway of the night, which I've just dropped on the floor.
Oh! Careful what you're grabbing.
Pardon me.
Where are you pulling that from?
Careful where you're grabbing that from.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Right, so our last giveaway of the night. So our new released UMP wash holder. It's a very special silver one printed just for a giveaway, honestly. So the no, Tony, it doesn't. Unfortunately, we don't do finance. Actually, we do. We do no deposit and one easy payment. So there's our UMP wash holder, brand new out. You can go buy those on our site. They're up there now. We've got a blue microstat and cell holder and a silver Tamiya extra thin glue holder as well. So you're going to win all those. They're probably worth about, I don't know, 24 pounds or so. So not a bad little prize. All you got to do to win that is you can look on screen now. Norman's got a timer up 5 minutes. You can pick one number and one number only. We see Tim say start numbers now. After 5 minutes, we stop it, do a live random number generator, and the closest person to the number wins those goodies. And that is it. You ready, boys?
Yeah.
Ready? And we start in 3, 2, 1. Number start.
And there we go.
Oh.
How you going on with that McLaren, Sam?
I have just to paint the window, and that's it.
Excellent. I've just detail painted the engine badly.
I don't think so.
It's not easiest to paint when it's attached to the body. Well, the interior. We'll go finish tomorrow. So we've got quite a bit of work to do, but we'll get there.
Just to spray that window, put it in, and then Heather can put the mirrors on tomorrow night. I'm not doing them.
Cool.
I'm not going near those things.
Hopefully it'll be finished tomorrow.
Huh?
Why is that? Would one be sticking one to one window?
It's a bit hard to hold them down when you haven't got.
When you got leprosy.
Yeah, you got no leprosy. Bits are falling off.
It's hard enough when you've got normal hands, Sam, let alone yours.
He went to the toilet the other day and had a splash and got worried.
I actually did on Wednesday. I was worried.
Did you
why? Oh yeah, I remember. He's a code brown.
A very code brown.
Very code brown.
Black.
Right, so we go. So we've had nearly 200 viewers. Most of that. We're down to 150 at the minute.
Excellent.
We're probably going to go off air in a minute because I don't like hanging around with this dead air. But we're back next week for a build night. We'll try and start a bit later next week. We'll try and stick around a little bit, do a bit of building. But there'll be an off-air hangout. If you want to come join us, the link will probably go up in a little bit. You want to jump in, come join us, come say hello. Feel violated, you can jump in. You can join us.
You enjoyed your first live show, Matt?
Yes, sir. Thanks very much.
I think you've been in before.
Yeah.
Not the whole way through.
Yeah. First time from the start.
Tim's back in his dressing gown.
Oh, Tim's got his house coat on.
I had on before. You used to have pay attention to me.
Oh, sorry. Well, no, it's not that, Tim. We've had your camera off because you've been doing everything.
Yeah, that's a good point as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got 2.5 minutes?
Oh, we've got on Pinterest in a bit.
Yes, Bill, you need to come on our hangout. Definitely.
Oh, you'll get some abuse.
Oh, yeah. He's been in here before, I'm sure he has.
We're good at supplying abuse.
The hangout, Peter, you need to go join the modeling hangout group, which is linked in the description in the video. You need a webcam, a mic, decent connection. Click it, come join us, and away you go. If you're on a phone or a tablet, you copy the link, put it into your browser. If you're on a PC or a Mac, you just hit the link and it should bring you straight in. And that's it. You need
Jermaine is up yet.
You need a good sense of humour, thick skin. Come and have a laugh with us. It's good fun.
No hair.
Matty Modeler says he's going to head to the bar and get gosh whacked.
Yeah, you are as well.
Corey said, did he go for a quick gosh whack?
It's the word of the day. Gosh whack.
Gosh whack. Oh, sorry, Chris. I did see that question, everybody, and I missed it. Question for Paul, the 50-50 glue mix, what glues you use? Tamiya extra thin and EMA plastic weld it is. No horny freezer, Steve.
Horny tree.
Remember that?
All
Yes. So you got 48 seconds. Then pick a number, pop it in. Yeah, it'll thicken up if you gosh whack too much.
And bottle of the plastic weld in case anyone wants to see what it looks like.
Any other plastic weld stuff will do, Chris, or mech. It's a slightly different chemical, but it'll work similar way. Anything with what is it? Chemical, John? It says on the bottle, whatever it is.
You're talking to me.
No, Sharpie. Your 5 seconds, peeps.
And the countdown begins in 3, 2, 1. Numbers stop.
Mark's asked a question about Monster Heroes. Can you answer that, Tim? I'm assuming it's just auction.
What I put on the box for a kit donation? Just put a note inside the box saying this is for the ISM auction.
Yeah.
Malcolm will then know what to do with it. That's all we need to do is just let him know that it's for the ISM auction.
Yep, there we go.
Simple as that.
Right, we're on random.org. Am I sharing?
Thank you, Mark. Yes.
Thank you, Tim.
Yes.
So I'm going to put 1,000 in. There we go. I'm going to go zoomy. There we are. So we're going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning number. As always, there's 2 people to pick the same number. The first person to pick it automatically wins. And if you think there is one, please don't shout in the chat because the wrong names have been shouted before. Let these guys check. They'll confirm it. And Timmy will announce the winner.
Oh,
there we go. So the winning number 4, the 3D printed goodies from Ultimate Modern Products, which you need to go check out our website, is 204.
Oh, nice.
Pete says, okay, cheers, mate. I got an iMac, but it wouldn't let me enter through the link before. I'll try again. I don't understand computers too well. Just click on it, buddy, and follow the directions. Go on Google Chrome. Use Chrome instead of Safari. Safari can be a little bit temperamental.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, use Google Chrome. That should bring you straight in. Mark's got an F16 from Tammy today. Now, that's very cool.
That's very nice, thank you.
Yeah. We do desperately need kids donating for this. It's nothing to do with us. We get no monetary gain from it whatsoever. And we've got nothing to do with sending the kits this year or collecting the money. As some people said stuff last year, which we didn't need to hear really. But anyway. Yeah, we've got nothing to do with it. All we're doing is putting on the show.
Yep.
It just sadly means a bit more work for Malcolm. But hey, you can't have everything. See you, Stuart. Take care, mate. It is for a great cause, you're right. And Ivan's right. Covered in piss. Saturday night in Dan's house. What we can't see is Dan's home movies playing back on the TV behind him.
It isn't. That's.
I thought it was a documentary on the moon. I just realised what it is.
It's Mission Impossible.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
We'll get it up there, love. Getting it out might be different. Luke, not me, Luke. You're my only hope.
Oh dear.
Okay, so we have our winner. So for the prizes of the wonderful UMP 3D printed goodies to hold your stuff in, the washes,
Like
a satin soul,
and suspenders.
Yeah. Cool.
I can't believe you fell for that, Tim.
And the washes. We drew the number Paul drew the number on his computer of 284. The closest number was 199, who was picked by Oddball.
Oh, well done, Oddball.
Mr.
Oddball. Get your name addressed to me, buddy, and I'll get them in the post for you. Very nice. I'll put them on side for you. You literally have no others printed in that colour.
Oh,
sweet.
And if anyone else wants one, they're on our website. It won't be there long because there isn't many of them. And it's very, very smart. There's mine there. Ooh.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Yeah, MI6 Gos Whack Protocol. Martin's off for the third time. See, Martin, you going to go or what?
He's got it eventually.
James Buckingham saying he had 200.
Really?
That's what he's saying.
All right.
I'll go up and have a look too. I'm sure we've had this off James before, where his number didn't show for us. I'm on live chat as well. Are you like, yeah?
Yeah.
Which James?
James Buckingham.
Not showing on mine.
I can't see you, James, at all, mate. I'm sorry. Have a look on the MacBook as well.
Neither do.
Yeah, I can't see a post from him in that period.
No, I
No,
can't.
I
No.
I'm on the MacBook as well, separately. Let me have a look. Anyone else have a look for us who knows us?
Yeah, I don't see it either.
No?
The 200.
Anyone in the chat see it already?
Adam Clark saying I was at 204. Well, you're. Look.
Showing for you, James. Yeah, I know, buddy, but if it's not showing for us, we can't see it.
No, nothing.
Ivan can't see it either.
No, definitely not.
That's it.
Not on this one that I'm looking on my iPad.
Right, everyone who's in the chat who just feels like helping, I know there's a few people already saying it, just scroll back up and just see if you see James's number for us. After Tommy Magier, he's saying.
After Tommy Magier. No, I've got Nigel's modelling bench after him.
Yeah, same here.
Crystal Eagle, Ivan, Sergeant Bones, Naked Modeler, Robbie. No, nothing after that.
I can't see
Tommy
that.
Magier.
I've got Tim saying go, Lee Barlow, Tommy, Nigel's modelling bench, Crystal Eagle, Ivan, Sergeant Bones, Naked Modeler, Robbie, Dino.
That's exactly what I've got.
Yeah,
Same as I got.
Right. James, really sorry, but he can't see it at all, mate. The problem with this is they use different servers. I've said this before.
Adam Clark says he's got 20. See, he had 204, so no, 206 was my number. I can't even see Adam Clark comment in that period.
No, I can't either.
No.
Sorry, James, can't see it, buddy, at all. And nobody else can either.
Definitely not there, James. Sorry, mate.
There's about 24 people there agreeing with us that it's not there. It does. They go through different servers. I'll screen share and just show the fact. So I'm on the Mac, obviously. So if I go, wrong way. I go back to the chat and scroll up to the top. So there's Tim. Am I screen sharing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that on?
He's on. Yeah.
Screen all on me.
Yes.
Just double check. I'll start going for all it is, right? So there's Tim saying go. Lee Barlow, Tommy, Nigel's modeler bench, Crystal Eagle, Ivan, Sergeant Bones, Naked Modeler. It's not there, buddy, at all. I'm really sorry. But it does do this. It's the pain. It's done it before. Sorry, James, buddy. I can't do anything about it, mate. If the number's not there, we can't give you the prize, unfortunately. But I'm screen sharing there. Control F. That sounds a bit technical. Yeah. Can anybody in the chat at all see James's comment? Anyone?
No.
I can't see it.
No.
Really sorry, James. It's not there, buddy. No. As you see, there's Tim, Lee, Tommy, Nigel, etc., etc. No.
Yeah, I can't even see Adam see.
No, I can't see the one either.
I can't see either of those.
Yeah, I don't think one person said they can see it yet. Hey Paul, did you see my number? I was third on my screen. No idea. No, it's not there.
No, definitely not there, dude.
My number did not show on your screen. Nope. I've looked on this on my iPad. I'll go through the phone in a second and have a look.
Well, I'm on Android, so
I'll go through my phone and have a look, but it's definitely not showing for me.
Yeah, it looks like we've had a bit of a glitch there. It says quite a few people saying I can't even see my number on there.
And I know they use different servers, but like Chunk, Southwest Melodies in ours, so he'll be on a different server to everybody else. Well,
Is Lorraine not in New Zealand as well?
Lorraine is as well. Lorraine, are you still there? Can you see James's number?
Okay, I've seen Lorraine's number in there.
It's a pain. I understand the frustration, but we can only go on what we can see.
Yeah.
Really do apologize. Wow. So Gary's saying his number's missing too. How weird. And on Nigel's screen, his number is first. Very weird. Oh, there's
where your number will show up in the list will be different because of lag in various different places. You hit with enter, it'll show on your screen, but
yeah, really sorry, guys and girls. All we can do is go on what we see, and that's what we do every week. We've done that for 170 odd shows now, and we have. I'm pretty sure James has had one before where it's not popped up as well. I know, yeah, Lorraine. I believe it's there definitely. But if we can't, that's what I mean. If we can't see it, we can't say it's one, and obviously you can't see it either. Sorry, guys. There's nothing we can do. That's all. All we can do is go on what we see. So sorry about that. I really am.
The old proverbial hitting the fan.
Yeah. Yeah. And as Ivan said, covered in piss. I'd agree. I think what we'll do next time is one of us refresh the chat before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you do it, Tim. You refresh the chat. We'll see if we get different numbers popping up.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we know in the future to refresh it. It'll be YouTube. It uses that many different servers and that stuff gets lost.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to maybe in the future just if we hit refresh before we start doing numbers, just in case it helps. It might be a good.
Yeah, really sorry about that, James. No one's disputing that you didn't put your number. Honestly, I believe you can see it. You showed me your screenshot last time. This has happened to James before.
First time.
Really, really sorry, but as I say, we're going to go on what we can see. I don't even look at the numbers; these guys do.
That's a gosh walk, a gosh whack.
Oh, the gosh whack. There we go. It's your new name. Yeah, really sorry about that, but as I say, we can only go on what we can see. So sorry, James. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, I feel bad now. It's your fault, Tim.
All right.
You and your house coat.
It's cold. Come in.
There we go. Feel upset now.
Oh.
Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, crap happens, Just there's no telling with electronics.
Clive says we'll have to pop them in an envelope and send them to Tim. we have tried to think of other ways to do this, haven't we? Like open a post up on Facebook and everyone picks their number in there. But I can't see another viable way of doing it at all. It's one of those awkward things. This is the best we do. We've done 170 shows, and I reckon this has happened about half a dozen times.
Yeah.
I've actually had the screenshots, and I remember James sent me the screenshot, and it is there. It just doesn't show for us. It's weird, really weird. But as I say,
some like if guys, if whenever you're commenting and we don't read your comments or something, it's aimed.
Yeah. If we ever do miss your comments, just put them back in.
Yeah, put them back in.
Pop them back in.
If you notice it's happening often, then maybe when you're doing your numbers, it doesn't matter if you put your same number in twice, as long as you don't put a different number in.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what I think we'll do next time as well then is whilst the numbers are going in, I'll screen share it and I'll scroll through the numbers.
Yeah.
And then people can see if their numbers there then.
Yeah.
And then pop it back in. And I'll just scroll. It's 5 minutes. I'm doing nothing. Not only chatting rubbish as we do it. I'll scroll up and down and people can confirm the numbers are there then. And if not, oh yeah, forget that. Gary's got the best idea. Everyone PM their numbers on Facebook.
that will get
Nuts.
That'll definitely get a winner.
Don't worry, I'll be picking a winner from that lot.
Next time we do a number generator, one of us will refresh the screen just to see if we get different screens. One or two of us will do it. And then as we're going through, I will screen share the numbers going in as we go. And then you can see the order they get. You can check your numbers there. And we'll try it that way. It's just quite hard to do. Yes, Dan, I did, mate. I meant to reply to you. Dan Edmonds off to donate the goodie bag to Monster Heroes. Thank you very much, mate.
Nice one.
Cool.
Mortgage says we're setting the PSI. Do you go by when you press the trigger or not? Yes, I go by the trigger pressure.
Yeah, I do.
Mark Coombs wants to send his number by Piggy on.
Piggy on.
Yeah, Piggy on's.
Pigeon.
Piggy on.
That says pigeon.
Yeah. Hello.
You're a real gosh. Go on, the word, wasn't
Get yourself. Am I muddling your brain?
What?
Am I muddling?
You did that years ago, Tim.
Yeah. That did happen, yes.
What?
Anyway, my head's baffled now.
So's Tim's.
I wake up baffled. I go to sleep baffled. A special type of day.
Tim's been baffled since you were born.
Yeah. Well, there we go. There's our show tonight, everyone. Sorry we missed last week's. Hopefully it make up for this week's. I'm really sorry to James. I feel really bad, but there's nothing we can do. Next, James, you put an order in again. I'll chuck you something extra in, buddy. That's all I can do. Really do apologise. And like I say, we'll be back next Friday with our build night. We'll try and stick around a little bit later. I'm going to do a bench update on Sunday. Hoping the McLaren's done. I got a couple of reviews to do next week from sprue cutters and an airbrush. And then a new build to start with Sandwich or Show on Sunday's bench update.
Yep.
So there we go. Thanks everybody that watched tonight. Everyone that take part, everyone that shared their work, everyone that won, congratulations. Make sure you get your details to me. Well done for Dan for getting through his section relatively unscathed. Well done for Matt for looking sexy. Well done for doing the numbers and getting here while he's very ill, because I know what that feels like. Sam for peeling a banana with his feet, because all good apes can do that. John Bellows for not belching on there, which is just a miracle. John for doing the questions for the crew. Tim for doing our latest kit releases and helping me read the chat. And everyone that watched, we'll see you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Pip.